you out your mind. I got things on my mind. That boy said, praise the Lord. Praise him. Definitely praise him. Send me the link. And I got a heart full of love. Girl, it's you I dream of. I'm not too busy for you. Won't you do it? Y'all crazy. Oh my God. Bro, I'm just not catching on with you. Yeah. Oh boy. I'm just not catching on to what you saying that for. You stupid. Oh, hey, bro, can't join work. Busy time for me right now. Boy, you stupid, boy. Yes, sir. You crazy, dude. You crazy, man. Oh, my God. Our hair's out of there, Chicago Bears. The Lord answer our prayers on his time. He sure do. I ain't gonna lie. Our hair wasn't helping this team, bro. Not at that point. It was not the move. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't working. It was not working. I can't fret. Brando, our hair has agreed to deal to join the Chicago Bears as their passing game coordinator. But I won't be watching next. Seems like it'll be a crap show. Yeah, yeah. Of course, it's gonna be that. Yeah, we know it's gonna be that. No Twitter fans disgust me, bro. um, them dudes are poison to this organization, man. Out here isn't even coaching defense anymore, which proves my point. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. You right. You are absolutely right, brother. You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That is so true. Not even coaching defense no more, bro. Like, what? Like, bro. Did I let you out your mind? Happy Friday. Salute you, Vaughn. Salute. Salute. Happy Friday. If Corner OG come on, I'll join because they both owe me an apology. I know that's right. Corner ain't coming. He ducking and dodging. OG to my Al Harris, man. We keep it Al Harris, man. It was the players. It was the injuries, man. No. Well, they did it. Excuse, they didn't develop talent. Pete Carroll and the Raiders are reaching agreement on a 3-year deal with a 4-year team option by Felicia, a.k.a. Al Harris. Al Harris had to go, man. I'm serious. He wasn't doing, bro. Secondary got torched all year. He had to go. Hey, everyone, happy Friday. Talk about assistant head coach. Man, they had no say-so on the Cowboy team this past season, man. 2 teams left without a coach. What's up, Devontae? Cowboys are done. Won't win more than 5 games. Oh, I got somebody in here? Oh, Savage.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening.
Oh man, how your Friday been, man?
Just cold. I dropped a few videos early. Just draft shit, pretty much. You know.
Yeah.
It's like a holding pattern. You know. It's like nothing we can do, bro. We got no fucking coach. Excuse my language. It's just like it's a joke, man.
How does that change your perspective and view on draft spots and people we draft for not having a coach?
Because, okay, me and you might go into the strip club. You like the blonde. I'm gonna like the brunette. Every coach has a specific type of player he likes.
Okay.
And he wants that. Not all specific players are gonna fit into his system. So, like the East West Shrine's coming up, and that's in Dallas, Texas. Yet the Senior Bowl's coming up, but now you want your scouts there, but you also have to get the coach's view of the players, you know. And I'm gonna be sorry.
Pause. Brian Schottenheimer has been hired as the head coach. There you go.
Damn.
They just announced it. It said they will have a press conference Monday officially announcing Brian Schottenheimer as their 10th head coach in his franchise history. Just 24 seconds ago.
Wow.
Yep, it's official.
Yeah, the season's pretty much over, bro.
Freak! Oh my God, man. God dang. There it is, y'all. Right here on live. Brian Schottenheimer is the new head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Wow.
There we go. There we go, man.
Wow.
There we go. It's official. I have no words.
This season is over. I'm telling you right now.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, 2025 is going to be worse.
God dang.
It's a joke, man. It is a joke.
Oh, hell mercy, man. This is terrible.
That's unreal.
Yep, it's official. It's official. Oh my God, Jerry.
Yo, no joke. The other night show was so funny. I watched it like 2 times, bro. It was I haven't laughed like that in a long time,
Yeah,
man.
you was laughing hard.
I legit laughed like 2 times, man. Yeah, this is a kick in the balls, but I think we all knew this coming. Like, we wasn't expecting anything other. It's just how, pretty much what I've said since I got on the scene, man. This team is a joke. This team is just a business. It's not about football. It's not about football.
Mm-mm.
I mean, this guy was what? An assistant wide receiver or tight end coach?
For the Cowboys?
Yeah.
No, he was the OC.
He was okay, but I meant like he was the OC, but he didn't call. He was just the OC in title.
Yeah, in title. Yeah. He didn't call nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So, has he ever called plays anywhere?
I don't think he. I think he been like different type of coach. I don't know if he ever called plays. Pete Carroll. He was on the Pete Carroll. What was he on the Pete Carroll? He was OC on the Pete Carroll, I think, or the quarterback coach. It might have been a quarterback coach. I don't think he called plays.
And now we're going to let him call plays in Dallas.
A guy that you didn't have enough respect for last year to not let him do nothing. He ain't even showed you that he can run this team. He ain't even showed you.
It's going to be interesting who they name DC.
Yeah.
I can see Zimmer. The papers on the East Coast are like they keep on pushing the Rex Ryan narrative, but
he was the Jets offensive coordinator in 2006 to 2011.
So he was the Jets offensive coordinator when Rex Ryan was there.
Mm-hmm.
That pretty much tells you who the DC is going to be now.
Whoa. Ooh.
You got to read between the lines.
That's tough.
That's tough. Yeah. Listen, man, Rex is a very he likes to be in the spotlight like his old man. The good and the bad, because listen, man, I'm in that area. I watched all those games. Legit. I watched all of them. Rex will divide the team. I'll tell you that. Yes. He's the kind of personality where he'll be like, let's say we lose a game like 6-0. He'll be like, oh, we did our job. I guess the offense didn't do theirs. He will divide the team, Rex Ryan, if he's named DC. The players will like him. But I'll tell you right now, we're going to go with 3-4 defense if Rex Ryan becomes
the
defensive coordinator.
So he was the coordinator. He said Schottenheimer does have 12 years off play calling. 2006, 2011 Jets, Rams 2012, 2014, Seahawks 2018 to 2020. What season was those years successful? Were the Seahawks successful in 2018 to 2020?
Probably not.
The Rams 2012, 2014. No, the Rams were still irrelevant then. Man,
Yeah.
this is nothing. This is nothing. This team is a joke.
Like when he was with the Jets, he was a more run-based offense.
Our sister said, "Heck,
Run. It was, they focused a lot on the run.
Jerry,
When he was with
Friday night, January 24th. I told y'all. Didn't I say it? I said he was going to do it. I said he was going to have his coach photo suit. I knew it. This was a panic move because they didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
This is what that was. Mike Zimmer is not coming back. He told Broadus he is coming back if Schottenheimer is not. Did he say that for real? Did Mike Zimmer say that really?
I have no idea. I know he has some young 40-year-old girlfriend that he has to pay for, or he's going to marry her.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he has like some 40-year-old. You Google it. It's some hot blonde. He has to fucking pay for that shit. I don't see him being done. Listen, I would say the top two prospects for. I've also heard the name Ken Norton thrown around out there, which I've never understood why he's never came back to Dallas, unless he never liked the way he left. He won 2 Super Bowls back to back. His contract was up. Dallas didn't value linebackers. And then in '94, he went to San Fran, and he got 3 rings in a row. And then he was pretty much his career went downhill after that. But then he was a good ass player, and he's been in USC.
Yo, these dudes make me so. Yo, I'm not even joking, bro. You know what? I'm gonna turn my screen around. I'm gonna show y'all what this dude just posted. This is why Jerry do what he do, because of fans like this. Let me show y'all what this dude. Schottenheimer had been the coach for 10 minutes. Let me show y'all.
I can only imagine the suck jobs putting out fucking bullshit.
Let me show y'all the stuff these dudes posted, man.
They're gonna make it seem like the greatest show on turf.
Look at this idiot. Look what this idiot posted. Stankyfoot posted Schottenheimer and Genty.
Because he's a fucking idiot.
You see that? Man, these dudes, man.
Idiot.
These dudes, man.
Idiot.
Oh my God. I want to go on this post and fire him up so bad, but Lord knows I'm trying to be better. These dudes are pathetic. These dudes are pathetic, man. 5 minutes, they already stroking them. Man, these dudes, man, I can't with these guys, bro. This is why the mediocrity will continue, because fans like that do stuff like that. So Genty and Schottenheimer is the answer. Man, these dudes don't know football, man.
Listen, man.
He ain't posting that about no O-line, no nothing, just Genty. These dudes don't know football, man.
I'm going to be honest with you. The majority of these content creators, they all want to go running back, wide receiver in the first 2 rounds. What's up,
Carter? What you got for me, boy? You looking mad, boy.
It's a fucking circus, dude. Look, I talked to fifth quarter Cowboys the other day, and I was trying to find some positives to this Brian Schottenheimer, because we already had the deal about, he was about 80% chance of being the Cowboys coach, right? And I'm like, okay. And I didn't give fifth quarter a lot of fucking cons or pros. I mean, I didn't give him a lot of pros. Did I, fifth quarter?
Not many, nah.
But I was trying to be optimistic. Now that it's official, I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Stephen Jones has been overruling Jerry Jones on a lot of this offseason crap. And we've been riding Jerry Jones's ass forever. But the reports came out. This is all Stephen Jones here, fellas. When it comes to signing free agents, when it comes to picking head coaches, when it comes to do all this, they're just picking on the old bastard Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
This is Stephen Jones's fault. We need to stop saying the name Jerry, and we need to start saying the name Stephen.
I think you're right about that.
Like, Jerry's out the window. From now on, it's Stephen Jones' fucking fault. Stephen Jones is the general manager. If he's calling the shots like a GM, he's the fucking GM. And now we got Brian Schottenheimer, who was a consultant to Mike McCarthy in 2022 and then became the offensive coordinator in 2023, but didn't even have the play calling duties.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, this can go one or two ways, and it's pretty obvious. It can look like Stephen Jones is a genius, or it can look like it's a fucking circus in Dallas. We got to give him a chance, whether we like it or we don't. Right now, I don't like it. Right now, I don't like it. Let's see how the draft plays out. Let's see. Well, first of all, free agency. Let's see. First of all, let's back up again. Let's see how the coaching staff fills in.
DC.
Let's see how the free agency plays out, and let's see how Scotty likes to draft. I can't tell you what Scotty Schottenheimer likes to draft because I don't know the guy. He don't have any history.
When he was with the Jets with Rex Ryan back in that era, it was a very run-first, short passing, play defense type of like that's how they went at you. But it was they went out there, one draft, they fixed their own line. They got the Brickashaw Ferguson and Nick Mangold. So one draft, they drafted a left tackle and a center, drafted Sean Green, a running back. It was very, very run heavy. But if Rex does become the DC, I was telling Fifth, he will divide the team. Because, like, let's say Dallas loses a game 6-0, he'll say to the press, well, hey, we did our job. You know, it's either going to be Rex, I would think, or Mike Zimmer as the DC. But
Nate Dogg was right. Brian brought us. Mike Zimmer did say if the Cowboys hired Schottenheimer as head coach, he's not coming back.
But hey, I got to get to the gym. I'm going to be listening in from the gym, and then if you guys are still on after the gym, which will be about an hour to an hour and a half, I'll be back. Peace.
Mike Zimmer did say that. He said if Schottenheimer's the coach, he's not coming back.
That's not a good endorsement then, I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
No, I don't think that's a ringing endorsement for, Zimmer's been around coaching fucking probably 50 years. So that's not a good ringing endorsement for Brian Schottenheimer. Listen, man, I think Troy Aikman said it the best. Dallas thinks everybody in the woodwork wants to come out and coach this team. They don't. Who wants to put up with Jerry's bullshit, man?
What's up, guys? How you doing, man?
What's up, guys? What's up?
I can only hop on for a couple of minutes.
Real quick, though, Eshan. I know you.
No, I am at work. I am at work. That's the reason I can only hop on for a couple of minutes. But man, fuck, dude. Man, this should tell everybody, man, what their priorities are, man. It's not about winning. To all the fucking delusional Cowboy fans, listen, man. This is not about winning. It's never been about winning. You cannot convince me that this kind of a hire is about winning.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck this is about, to be completely honest with you.
I'm with you.
But I mean, I don't even know how you sell this, but it's fucking damn sure not about winning. So I don't even know what the hell this is. But we were talking about this on the last show, man. It's like the mere fact they brought him in for an interview, it's like that should tell people what right there their priorities are not what it should be. It's not about winning. It's never been about winning. And I gotta agree with Corner, man. At this point, it's Steven. Like he's made that was a great point he made. I gotta keep it real with you. It's like I didn't think about it that way, but like fuck, dude, this is just I don't even know.
I don't know.
Is bad, man. We're in like 5-12 incoming, man. I'm telling you, this is just. But if we had a decent coach, if we had a competent coach, 5-12, I wouldn't mind it necessarily because it would, there'd be optimism there. With this, like, how long is this contract? I don't even know. But fuck, dude, this is horrible right here, man.
Completely botched. Completely botched.
This is just fucking bad right here, man. I don't even know.
Cool Cowboy, what you got about the hire? What you think about it?
It is a return to the Dave Campbell days, guys. Be ready. 5-12 every year or worse. We're gonna be
agree.
fighting for the number one overall pick.
I'm
Number one
telling you,
overall
man,
pick.
it's 5-12, man.
Dude, but you know what this shows? This is not even about the coach itself. This is just like shows how scary our future really is. Because Steven Jones is going to be around for a long time. And unless his siblings try to take power over him or something, he's going to be in charge. And that means this is going to be worse than we are right now.
No, man, that's facts, man. It's just depressing to think about. Like I thought we were already at a low point. I gotta be honest. I did not think we would get any lower as Cowboy fans.
Dude, this is literally pre-Parcells days. Like this
I
is
really did not think that they would be able to get any lower than this, and they managed
just
to fucking do
roasted
it.
Stinky Foot. Fuck him, bro.
I mean, fuck.
What
Man.
about
I don't
Stinky
know
Foot?
what to say.
I just roasted him. Fuck him, bro.
Yo, did you see? As soon as we hired Schottenheimer, what Foots put on Twitter?
I only saw it because of what you. Is that what you were posting earlier on? Like
I just
Schottenheimer and Genty beside each other. These dudes are idiots.
And my response was like, "You're fucking kidding me, right? Have you seen the running back talent at round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7?" I'm like, "You're joking."
Wasn't the same dude fucking like saying, "Oh, if we were to get him or something like that, he would he would quit or something." I don't know, something like that. I heard some of the they're like, "Oh, they were hating this interview or whatever." I heard someone say that, and now these guys are celebrating it. Like, fuck them. I don't even give a shit.
I hope they quit, bro. We don't need any of this BS on the internet.
We don't need it.
This is how sick they are. The Dallas Cowboys could have hired Adolf Hitler tonight as the fucking head coach. And these suck jobs would say, "Oh, he's a changed man. He's changed.
Yeah,
he's good."
That's facts. See, man, I'm upset, but I'm not upset.
Yeah,
I'm upset just as man. I'm upset just as a fan. I think we all are, but I think to a degree we all kind of expected this. Like, let's be honest, because it's like, I mean, it stinks. It's stupid. It's moronic, but if I just me being honest, I kind of expected this, even against me saying I really didn't want it. I knew it would happen. It was either him or Kellen Moore to me, man. And so they picked this dude. I think is going to be even worse than Kellen Moore.
I told you.
He's going to be way worse.
Oh yeah, this is going to be even worse than Kellen Moore. At least
because I googled his stats earlier. He had bottom 5 offenses anytime he was an offensive coordinator. We are going to be so unbelievably bad.
Yeah, and I don't even know. He was an offensive coordinator technically with us, but what the fuck did he even do? He didn't do nothing.
Oh, he didn't do anything. He just had a clipboard.
He sharpened the pencils.
Ed Warder literally put. He was the non-playing OC for the past. Now, non-play calling OC.
Non-play calling OC. Oh God!
Why couldn't we get Deion Sanders or someone else? This guy right here hasn't done anything to prove to be a head coach. Never less an offensive coordinator.
Nothing.
When he was with the Jets, it was a very, very conservative offense.
He was there with Sanchez, right?
Yeah. It was a very and if him and Rex work together, I am a betting man. I bet Rex is going to be the DC, especially if Zimmer said he's done.
Yeah. If Zimmer said he's done, yeah.
He said if Schottenheimer the head coach, he's gone.
And that's
he said that. Well, then shit. Then I mean, Say goodbye to whatever we had on defense too, man. This season is going to be blouses already.
That's not a good endorsement.
You know what I did hear though that is interesting, but like not in a good way, that they're gonna have Jason Witten on the staff, and then after Brian Schottenheimer is like gonna be fired or whatever, they want Jason Witten to be the next head coach. So they're kind of like propping him up.
Okay,
it's BS.
All right, but I want to fuck Nicki Minaj also. I don't see that happening either.
Exactly.
You know what I'm trying to say? And you you cannot force somebody into a head coach. You cannot make someone into a head coach. Either you have it in you or you don't. So what? We have to sit around for the next 8 years just looking at 8 more fucking losing seasons because he wants to get fucking Jason Witten as head coach, a high school. So our recruiting pool is a high school football coach, is what you're telling me.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That's the rumor.
We are laughing.
This is worse than the Cleveland Browns, guys.
Yeah.
This is Campo era. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Yeah, this is Campo era. This might be worse than Campo era.
At least with Campbell, they had optimism, kind of. This, I don't even know. Man, like, fuck, dude. This is just.
How is he gonna sell this to the fans? I've been online. Everybody is pissed off.
They're eating it up already. The fans, like I said, man, you could have.
By the way, I'm sorry to cut you off, Savage. Foots, you just posted. You hope that the Cowboys hire Robert. What's his name? Robert Saleh.
Robert Saleh.
49ers just got him as their DC. So eat that.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's a good DC. He's just a shitty coach.
Yeah. So he's done. He's out. So Foots was croaking that too. Watch the main content creators that's gonna praise this. Watch who it be.
Oh, they're gonna dick ride this. You already know.
Same crew. Watch them.
Know what I put
they're
out?
Gonna watch it.
I put for all the Dallas content creators. Put out your little post tonight. Screenshot it, and then you rub one out and go to sleep, man. It's a joke, bro.
It's a joke, man. That
is.
Look, if you're a true fan,
what's up, Champ? What you got, man?
What's up, Champs? What's happening,
man? Right before I was about to click on, when I was still at work. I just got off.
I know, man. I'm at work too, and I had to fucking hop on for this one.
Man, that's when I saw the message about them hiring Schottenheimer. This is okay. Yesterday, I heard that it was Jerry versus Steven and Jerry Jr. about this. So I guess this ain't Jerry Jr. and Steven went in the battle over Jerry for this bullshit. And then now, remember couple days ago, I heard that they think about bringing in Rex Ryan as the DC.
We were just talking about that.
So you know what? It's all about number 4 because number 4 is so fucking stupid. He can't read a fucking playbook. He don't want to. He don't learn. He don't know the terminology of different playbooks. Hell, he can't read a fucking defense. But sorry, I mean, fuck the fact that he don't know from a curl to from a in and out. That motherfucker can't read a fucking defense. You put a 2 safety back there, his ass frees up. He literally shit on his goddamn self. All because of fucking 4. And this damn front office, man, you know what? I hope, you know what? These fucking fans that continue to buy the tickets, the jerseys, this is on y'all. This is on y'all bullshit. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna still continue to support this bullshit? And you know they are. You know, and then, and you know what? Another thing, all these dacaronis, watch, like y'all just said, they gonna be hyping Schottenheimer up. And really, what has Schottenheimer done in the fucking NFL? Everywhere he went, Everywhere he went, he was a fucking loser. Haven't done shit. Hell yeah, there's a fucking Dave Campo.
Mm-hmm.
Kissing fucking Jerry fucking ass.
There you go, Nate, dog. That's a good point. That stadium going to be filled right up. Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah, it's going to be filled up because of these fucking unicorn and teddy bear fucking fans. Jerry going to be standing on top of the goddamn stadium peeing and everybody going to be drinking the fucking Kool-Aid.
Stanky Foot going to lead the way, too.
Fuck him.
Fuck yeah.
I roasted him twice. Bro.
This man went hire 5 minutes. He on Twitter putting a picture of Schottenheimer and Genty beside each other. What else, Jack? Man, these dudes, man. Bro,
That's just proof they don't care about winning.
These dudes will scrope these men, bro. I'm telling you, man.
They've never cared about the Cowboys.
It's either that or play the drums. What fucking options does he have?
And my 4-year-old plays drums better than him. I swear to God.
Yo, I swear to you.
The video of me, I died laughing, bro.
I swear to you, I watched the other night's show like twice. I was laughing so hard, man. I legit watched it twice, man.
Yeah, I ain't passed him up. He's a former head coach that couldn't even get the DC job for the last 5 years. He basically in public begged Jerry for a job. Yo, Rex Ryan, man, that's why he been on TV. It's why he been a coach. It's the reason he's at home. It was the reason McCarthy was at home. It's the reason why a lot of these coaches was at home.
Man, you know what? You remember on wrestling? You remember when years ago when Vince McMahon had the Kiss My Ass Club?
Yeah, with Rikishi.
That's what Rex Ryan doing to Jerry, the left cheek.
Listen, the only positives I can say about Rex is he's going to run a 3-4 defense. And a good part is we have 2 corners already in Diggs and Bland. That is a good part already. He's going to fucking tell, right? He's the type of coach, though, that he won't shut up. He will tell Jerry, like, yo, I fucking need some defensive tackles in the middle. Either you get him in free agency or you draft him, one or the other. He's like, you can't explain to, like, he's outspoken like that. He's going to be like, you want me to do the fucking job? You better let me pick some players or you better spend some money on free agency. But he will run a 3-4. And the way the team looks now, I would say we have to, if Rex Ryan gets hired, we have to make an attempt to re-sign Golston because he's a 5-tech. Our outside linebackers, I would say, are going to be Sam Williams and Micah, who we don't have. I'll tell you right now, Overshown is not a 3-4 middle linebacker. To me, Overshown is safety. Maris Leofau, he is not a 3-4 middle linebacker. We don't, and neither is Kendricks, and Kendricks is up in age. You want to run a 3-4 defense, both of your middle linebackers better be 6'4", 250. I'm telling you. And it's hard to get 3-4 personnel because so very few colleges run it. We never got the 3-4 personnel when Parcells was here. We never truly got it. So, I mean,
it's such a dark time, and see, a lot of people missing the point. A lot of people missing the point, bro. When your car is really that bad, you can't go to the shade tree. You pretty much got to take it to the dealership. Dak is that bad. Schottenheimer can't fix Dak. He can't fix him. He can't fix himself. This is pathetic, man. Hey, Charlene.
What's up, Charlene?
It's bad, bro. Like, it's just not about him being. It's just not about him being the head coach. It's about what we already have and what we don't have on the roster. The draft spots we don't have. The quarterback, the injury-prone quarterback that we do have. The aging quarterback. The non-accurate quarterback. The help CD Lamb don't have. The lack of defense. The lack of offensive line. There's so many places lacking. And how do you know? What this man know about drafting good players? What do you know about that?
It's going to be – it goes back to, once again, we have no identity.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask y'all guys a question? Do you think this was a Jerry move or a Steven move?
Steven, 100%.
Yeah.
What you?
I've
What?
heard,
Jerry Jones wanted Dion.
I've read back and forth.
Hey, Savage, what you about to say?
I've read back and forth that Jerry's been wanting Dion and Steven's been saying no.
No, before that, you were talking about the no identity. What you were saying about before that?
Once again, I was talking about Rex and what he's going. If Rex is the DC, the type of DC he is, the type of coach he is going to run. If Rex steps in, we're running a 3-4 defense. Now, we do have two corners. We got Diggs and Bland. So we don't got to worry about that. We have to make an attempt now to sign Golston. Maxi Pado is going to be zero tech, but we're going to have to draft at least 1 to 2 more big defensive linemen. You have to realize when you run a 3-4, your 3 D linemen up front, they have to be big. Marshawn Nealon does not fit a 3-4 defense. They have to be able to, maybe they'll throw like $5 million. Ask Tank to come back. I don't know. But you have to have big defensive linemen up front to keep the linemen off the linebackers. I would looking at the team right now, I would say Sam Williams and Michael Parsons would be your outside linebackers. But I'll tell you again, in a 3-4 defense, your both middle linebackers better be 6'4", 250. And that Overshown does not fit that. So you can probably throw Overshown on the outside or safety. But Maris Liufau is not a 3-4 middle linebacker in the NFL. He's not that big. He's not. He might, you can try him there. He's going to wear down. But Overshown ain't a 3-4 middle linebacker. Kendricks is an old man. I don't even think I mean, and if Zimmer is not coming back, I don't think we're going to see Zimmer. Rex Ryan, he runs an attacking style defense, like a lot of blitzes, even run blitzes, but he like a pressure. He constantly will put pressure on the offense. That's how he is as a defensive coach. The players will love him. I'll tell you that. But he will divide the team. I'll tell you that. He's going to divide the team. Because when we lose like 10-7, he'll come straight out and he'll say, well, hey, the defense did our job. What do you want me to do? He'll say that.
Yo, Nate, dog, I swear to God, I'm going to cuss him out on it. I will go to their live stream and cuss him out. I swear to God.
Yo, Savage, I got a question.
Shoot.
So you said Sam Williams will be our other edge rusher, right?
No, I just said right now, looking at the roster, I said who else outside linebackers would be Sam and Micah.
Man, dude, that's bad, bro. Sam Williams hasn't done anything, bro.
No, of course.
He only gets like 2 sacks every year, and then last year he was hurt, I'm pretty sure.
And he's never played. He's never played outside linebacker. He's always played with his hand in the dirt.
Another second round draft bust pick.
Mike, but that was Dan Quinn. But yo, think about it, man. Dan Quinn made him out to be Micah Parsons 2.0. And I'm sorry. I'm not the brightest person in the world either. But the first interview I ever saw Sam Williams do, there was a good football movie called The Program, and they had a good middle linebacker in that movie, Alvin Mack. And he made Alvin Mack sound like a Harvard graduate. When I heard fucking Sam Williams do his interview, I was like, oh, I had a bad feeling. Like, I could have got a fucking 4-year degree at Ole Miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, he sold it to everybody. Everybody was blowing Dan Quinn for all them years, and I was killing him.
Imagine a world where Brian Schottenheimer is your head coach and Dak still is your starting quarterback with 3 more years on his contract.
It's going to be a conservative offense. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I would like to congratulate the Eagles and Commanders on winning the next 5 NFC titles. Absolutely.
The only positive thing about this hire is that there is nowhere to go at this point but up because we are so down that like there's just no point. Like next year, like no one's gonna be excited. No one's
Yeah,
gonna be thinking anything, bro.
they're gonna
Now,
have Robinson. Yeah, exactly. I don't. Zimmer not, bro. I don't know what they're gonna do by DC.
listen, if Broaddus said that Zimmer told him that if Schottenheimer is not coming back, if he comes back, I'm not going to be here. That number one is not a ring in an endorsement for Schottenheimer. That means Zimmer doesn't want to waste his fucking time, especially with some, a younger kid telling him what to do. Two, the fact that Rex and Schottenheimer worked together, I can see that. We, like I said, 3-4 defense is complete. So, but you see now, this is like another reason why we suck. Because let's look at it this way: this will be the third straight season in a row running a new defense. How do you build continuity that way? How do you know? Like when you play football, either offensively or defensively, you have to know what the 10 other guys are fucking doing. Excuse my language. I apologize for cursing. You have to know what everyone else's job is. So now we'll be installing our third defense in 3 years, yet we still got the remnants of Dan Quinn's defense on this team. I don't think Zimmer really even got a chance to put his guys on the team because, Marshawn Nealon in round 2 was a crazy reach. And I'm even going to say Maris Leofau was a reach because there were bigger linebackers on the board when Maris got drafted. But we had no fourth, and Maris would not have been there in the 5th. But I can tell you right now, Maris Leofau is not a 3-4 middle linebacker. You got to have, and I'm telling you right now, one of the most important positions on a 3-4 defense is your zero tech.
I don't even know what to say where we go from right now with Brian Schottenheimer at the head. This is a joke. Like, these guys not about to listen to him.
Yeah.
They not about to listen to this dude. This is another joke, man.
Yeah.
People are missing the point about the hiring. The hiring is based upon Jerry doing what's comfortable with his $240 million prize. This dude ain't finna come in here and change nothing. He finna run the same crap Mike McCarthy was running. That's it. He finna run that same crap. We have no idea. The dude from the Jets gone to the 49ers. They snatched him up. Ben Johnson to Chicago. He liked the Cowboy coaching staff so much. He called Aaron Harris quick. Like, bro, this is sad. This organization going out sad, bro. We might be 10 years before we see anything or longer. This is sad, bro. They going out real bad, man.
Bro, they're already sucking this dude off, bro, so much. You have no idea. And they're already, like, posting it like you're going to see Rex, these blowjobs.
They sad, man. This is pathetic, bro. We haven't hired no coach that can motivate a team. Brian Schottenheimer couldn't get a head coaching job. He couldn't get one. But you want to work for the Cowboys, all you got to do is be on a whole bunch of different teams and be mediocre. Jerry will hire you.
Did you hear the rumor, guys? They want I don't know how to say his name, Matt Eberflus, whatever, to be the DC.
I don't even know who that is.
He used to be the Bears head coach.
Eberflus?
Yeah, I saw one person, one kid that was roasting.
I saw a few.
That was roasting the Schottenheimer.
Oh, everyone's roasting that Schottenheimer except for the content creators.
Put her mad, except for those guys. I'm telling you, 1-16. I'm telling y'all now.
Yeah, I put 2025 will be worse than 2024. Who wants a wager? Who wants a bet on it?
No one
Hey,
gonna bet against you.
I said that last year.
Yeah,
I mean, I said recently, earlier that 25 will be worse than 24.
Hey, my prediction was 5-12. And that might be too generous now.
With Schottenheimer, that might be too generous, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It might be more like a 3-win season.
They talking about Gentry. Who is gonna run behind?
Listen, bro, the guys that are talking Gentry are just dudes that watch like they're not like they're just casual fans. They're not dudes that sit down and watch football a lot just because and I said to him, I'm like, bro, cut the shit. Stop it. I go, have you seen the talent in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 undrafted free agents? There's no need for Gentry, bro. None whatsoever. Because, if you take Gentry in round 1 and then you have to fill out your roster, the running backs you're seeing on the board in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 will make you fucking vomit. I'm sorry I'm a little heated, but it'll make you vomit if you take Gentry. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. If Gentry's on the board at 12, I can see Dallas taking him.
Of course. Yeah, of course they're going to take him.
Of course they're going to take him. And you know what? All these dagger-roundies, they're going to be lining up with their little sparklers talking about Dag's going to take it to the Super Bowl bullshit.
No offensive line. No offensive line for him to run behind. Nothing. No O-line for him to run behind, man.
They might even keep
without an offensive line that's ready. When Zeke came in, they was ready.
I mean, to be honest with you, we don't even have 4-3 personnel on our defense. Our defense is that bad. So
our offense is worse.
I mean, we don't have any defensive ends. Mike is not a full-time edge. Nealon's just going to be, if you want to put Nealon out there to stop the run, hey, that's on you. Go ahead. He ain't going to get to the quarterback, And I said that when I ranked him. I saw 0 edge. 0.
We are not winning 7 games this year, bro.
Cowboys blog in the house. Yeah, man.
Cowboys blog. Matt Eberflus is the Cowboy DC. Is he? Did they hire him?
Blog, I know you're a Texas guy. Is this Manning's second?
They hired him. They did hire him.
Is this Archie Manning's second year in Texas, or was this his first?
They hired Eberflus. They did.
Second year, I think. He's going to be a junior next year.
That head coach that did that dumb play in that game last year in Chicago? And they fired him right there. Ain't that the head coach that did that stupid crap? He's Cowboy Blog says second.
All right, then that means this year is his third. This year will be his third, and he'll
be a junior.
He'll be able to come out.
That's if he plays good though.
I could have sworn this Chicago coach did some stupid.
He might come back for his senior year.
24.
Listen, as crazy as it sounds, his grandfather, the original Archie Manning who played for the Saints, said he wants to see his grandson play for the Dallas Cowboys.
Man.
Listen.
Well, I'm pretty sure that was fake. I think that was
it might be. I mean, but listen, if
my bad, Savs, go ahead, man. Go ahead,
if we have a shot at Archie Manning next year, because I I can't see. I don't see more than 3 wins, 4 wins. I don't. We are legitimately the worst team in the NFC East.
I knew that was him. Yeah, I knew that.
We might be the worst team in the whole NFC conference.
You know.
Also, I see your point about Arch Manning, but even then, you can't get too excited with him because he's not going to get developed under Schottenheimer, guys.
Man. Listen. Listen. Right now, yo, there's nothing Schottenheimer can do to elevate his quarterback. There's nothing Schottenheimer can do to elevate himself. He can't stay on the team to save his life. That was a Mike McCarthy move because Schottenheimer was in Mike McCarthy's wedding back when he got married. That was a buddy move. This in-house hiring buddy, one of the boys crap it makes me so sick. That's the only reason he was on the Cowboys. He was a Mike McCarthy dude. He was in McCarthy's wedding back in the day. Other than that, he wouldn't have been this OC. That's why even when he was on the team, he didn't call no shots. Mike McCarthy just wanted to get his friend a job and get a check coming in. And now he's the head coach. What is he proving? Do we not see who behind that, up under that center? An injury-prone quarterback that still has bad feet work, that can't throw down the field to save his life and can't read the defense, man.
Listen, man, if you ever get bored, look at the scouts for the Dallas Cowboys and just look at their last names. They're all tied to the team throughout the years, either players or coaches their fathers was.
Man,
whoever our Michigan scout is should be fired. Whoever our LSU scout is should be fired. And now I gotta do my homework now on Matt Eber, whatever the fuck his name is. And
he mad his time. The dude had against the Lions in Thanksgiving, then called timeout. Boy, they fired him so fast, boy.
He is not good, guys. As a DC, like the only one he had a decent defense was Khalil Mack.
I mean, we had him as a linebacker coach in like 2011 to 2015, but what did that mean?
Dude, that's a position coach. That's not really important in my opinion.
No, I'm just mentioning that he's been on the team before.
Oh, I didn't know that he was on the team.
Yeah, we had him in like 2011 to 2015.
Why does everyone we hire have to be linked to the team, bro? Can we get someone outside of the organization for once?
They won't do it, man. That's Jerry, bro. And I'm telling you, look it up. Schottenheimer was in McCarthy wedding back in the day. He got that job. He got his boy a job to get him a check, man. The good old boy club, man. He got that job to get that man a check. For 2 years, he didn't call a play. For 2 years, he didn't call a play. You already had an assistant head coach that didn't do that. And Al Harris, these titles a joke. Jerry is a joke. Steven, they all of that. Man, they probably bullied their dad into hiring this man, bro, because they didn't want to go through the process, man.
And you know what, man? And from what I read yesterday, that's exactly what they did. First, it was just Steven, but then Steven and Jerry Jr. team up on Grandpa Urine.
This is pathetic, man. This is so sad, bro. This I'm telling y'all, this might be worse than Campo, bro. This is bad, bro. This about to be a dark season, y'all. This about to be a dark season, bro. You got a quarterback who's in a walking boot in the offseason. You had a wide receiver who didn't show up till it was time to flip the cord and sing the national anthem.
You got 24 free agents. You have a cap boy who look for the free agents at Salvation Army.
They abusing the elderly. No, for real, blog, bro. No, for real. It's bad, bro. This is pathetic. What's up, Uncensored?
They probably threw an extra Xanax in Jerry's wine. You know,
yeah, bro.
Get him to just sign. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. This team is so fucking stupid, man.
Come on, bro. Tell me give me your take on this hiring, man.
Yeah, why would Jerry Jones fuck up my Al Harris day?
You was happy we got rid of Al Harris.
Oh my God!
Yeah, man. I text that. You say hallelujah.
I was in the closet looking up my suit. I was going to church on Sunday to praise the Lord, bro. I went to the back of the closet and got the fresh press one.
Yeah.
And then he pull out some bullshit like this. Nobody wants to come coach in Dallas. That's the problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe
Nobody
it.
wants to deal with Jerry Jones bullshit.
Yeah.
And so he is head coach in title only. Just like he was offensive coordinator in title only, he is a head coach in title only.
Law Nation. That's who the first YouTuber they're gonna spend this. Law Nation.
Yeah. Oh, they all about to make money off of this. They're gonna be
Oh,
live. They're
hell
gonna be
yeah.
live for the next 24 hours, taking
It's gonna be
donations.
Listen, guys, I'm telling y'all, man. Schottenheimer might work something. Man, he ain't gonna work nothing, bro.
He ain't working shit.
Wait till they get online and start breaking down Brian game film from when he was OC. Oh, see, he liked to do this. He liked to do this. They never
He's
show when he fucked up.
very conservative, and he likes to run the ball a lot.
It's what he did with Russell Wilson, guys.
But
Russell Wilson.
they never show when he fuck up. When they cut
Russell
that
Wilson.
film up, they not gonna show when he called a pitch play on 3rd and 1, or end around, or dumb shit. They never gonna show that.
I'm telling you, they're gonna spin it. Watch it. Watch the footage. Gooch, as the Cowboys corner call him, Gooch. But Vach, he gonna put up a clip of Schottenheimer plays and put it on his Patreon for you to go buy it and watch it.
Man, they working on that shit right
They
now.
working on it right now.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, if you really want to watch Schottenheimer, watch him when he was with the Jets.
Right.
You're gonna see you had Mark Sanchez at the quarterback, young quarterback. They had Sean Green at running back. They had a good offensive line, which we don't have, and they were very conservative running the ball. But that was with Rex as the head coach, and they played defense.
I'm telling y'all,
some crazy money into the defense.
I'm telling y'all, watch they show old footage from when he was OC at the Seahawks with Russell Wilson. Watch it.
Man, this team is gonna be soft as shit next year.
I told y'all what Stanky Foot did. Schottenheimer wasn't hired 5 minutes. Stanky Foot had already put a picture of Schottenheimer and Jensen beside each other.
Yeah, he already had that picture made. He was just waiting to put a coach next to it.
He was ready for that.
He was just waiting to put a coach next to it. He had that picture made.
He had to, bro. It happened too fast. He put it up so fast, bro.
He like CNN breaking news fast.
Oh my God! All we need is Soleil and we'll be good. Boom! 49ers got him. Shut up, you twat. That's why your band sound like trash. My 4-year-old can play drums better than you. I hate it. They make me sick, Stanky Foot.
Oh, the Cowboy spin machine gonna be in full effect over the next 2 weeks.
Tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow. Watch it. Watch all the footage come up for Wilson good plays. This Schottenheimer, guys. Come on, y'all. Y'all can hit that donate button. I'm giving y'all the good footage. That's how they talk.
Schottenheimer, he might be that disciplinarian the Cowboys need.
Yo, Stinky Foot just put Matt Eberflus is a great defensive coordinator.
Hell no.
I'm so sick of these dudes, bro. I'm telling y'all. This is why Jerry hired people like this. Because of fans like Stanky Foot and Gooch and them. This is why, bro. Because the majority of the people are idiots. And us over here in the little small house, we the ones that want to win, but we don't matter because he's still getting the money from those fools.
You know what's crazy too? Is that even if let's just say like we go like 1-16, they're gonna still find ways to be like, oh, Schottenheimer has success here and there. Like, dude, these guys are so delusional. It's unbelievable.
I want
like the man ain't been a defensive coordinator 10 minutes, and you already stroking him.
And dude, he got carried by Khalil Mack. He was not even a good defense coordinator. He had talent around. It was not him.
Bro, I can't deal with I can't deal with it, bro. Tell me how he do as the linebacker coach with the Browns in 2009, 2010. Tell me that.
Well, he was our linebacker coach from 2011 to 2018 or something like that.
15, yeah.
So he was at Dallas.
How did that work out with Kyle Wilber and them? How did that work out?
Yeah, all the Western Conference linebackers.
How did that work out with Kyle Wilber, Damian Wilson and them? Because what's called after 2014, McClain didn't even play no more. Sean Lee stayed hurt. How did that work out in them years? Come on, man. Please.
Why do we keep rehashing failed coaches?
And people forget
because Jerry has zero incentive to win. There's no incentive to win. The stadium's still going to be filled every single weekend. The idiots are still going to go out and buy Aston Gentry's jersey when they draft him. They're going to be buying his jersey 6 at a time. It's a brand. It's not a football.
I don't know what he's talking about, Nate. He was just on his Twitter stroking him, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yo, I'm done blaming Jerry. This shit is Steven.
Yeah.
The last couple of years has been Steven. Jerry Jones, senile old ass, is not doing this, man.
He probably find him on here and went live real quick.
Jerry Jones is the one that stands in front of the camera and takes all the punches. But Steven Jones is the one setting his dad up.
He's cannon fodder.
Yeah, he's sitting up. He's the fluffer. He's the one that get everybody ready for the big show. Like he's not pulling the strings behind the scenes. This is Steven.
This is disgusting.
It's bad, man.
Tell Stanky Foot come over here and get on this live. I'll fry him.
I don't see how this gets the fan base excited at all.
No, the fans are not excited at all. I'm telling you right now.
The true fans aren't excited. This don't excite us.
They pushing.
Not even us, bro. It's just in general.
They're not excited.
Nobody wanted
to make
him.
money off of it. That's them trying to make money off of it.
This organization is the only organization that will fire you from one position but keep you on the team as another one. Kellen Moore lost his job as a quarterback and became the OC, the quarterback coach.
I got one for
quarterback. He was a quarterback coach, OC on the same team. Eberflus, after 2015 from being a linebacker coach, he stayed from 2016 to 2017 as the passing game coordinator.
Okay, I got one for you. One of our defensive line scouts killed somebody in a car wreck. Now he's a scout. Imagine him, but now he did a very short time in prison, and Dallas hired him as a scout. Josh Brent, I think his name was.
Yeah, Josh Brent. He
I remember Josh Brent. Yeah.
Now imagine Josh Brent standing in a room with all other Dallas Cowboy coaches and scouts, and him saying, "I think we should pass on this guy for off the field issues."
Josh Brent killed a teammate. That was a teammate that he killed.
How he not in jail?
Pissy drunk.
So imagine him putting on some young kids next to him. No, off the field issues. We got to pass on him. How the fuck do you do that?
I'm just disgusted. Like I said, this is bigger than just Schottenheimer. Dak Prescott. The man got a new contract at the tail end of his career. Who do that?
Somebody who
career just catching fire, anything. You're crazy. You're delusional.
Listen, I'll tell you right now, we are gonna be in the running.
I'm telling people,
we're ready for the number 1 overall pick
for Archie. We're gonna be in the running for the Archie Manning sweepstakes.
I don't know, Charlene,
but there ain't no point to it, though, in my opinion, because we don't have a coach to develop a young quarterback. Because let's be honest, this guy sucks, bro. You look at his offensive rankings as an OC; it's near the bottom of the NFL, except for like 2 years.
Terrible.
He sucks.
He's terrible, and you're
talking. He is horrible. Kellen Moore is even better than him.
Bringing Jesse Holly for what?
Mike McCarthy couldn't even instill his offense in for Dak, like we talked about uncensored. For the first 5 games, it looked like he tried.
Jesse Holly made 1 catch in his entire career. What is he going to bring Jesse Holly for? What's he going to do?
Yeah, there was talk though. There was a rumor too. Savage, they was talking about it.
Bring in Jesse Holly as what?
Part of what? OC, I think it was.
The guy caught 1 play. The guy caught 1 catch.
No.
It
was fake. It was fake. Law Nation lied. Lord.
The only way this hire I can believe this hire is if it's like a stopgap to get through Dak Prescott, and then afterwards we get a better coach. But even then, bro, it's just like this is an unserious organization, as we know,
Bro,
and it's only gonna get worse because this is not Jerry Jones. This is what I said at the beginning of the show. It's Steven Jones.
that makes no sense because why would you pay somebody that was then hire that much and just hire a coach just to get through him? You want your coach to equal your value in your quarterback. You got to bring somebody in that know about quarterbacks, knows about offenses, knows how to get the best out of somebody. This makes the best out of a
Well, you
toothpaste.
know how Jerry Jones is. He doesn't
Fifth.
care about any of that, what you just said. I understand what you're saying. Listen, I'm not defending it, but I'm just saying Jerry Jones does not care about any of that. He just cares about getting people in the stadium, and that's what Dak Prescott is useful for.
Fifth, you are under the assumption that any of those coaches that can help Dak Prescott want to come coach here.
They don't.
Do you want the next 3 years of your coaching career to be linked to Dak Prescott?
Right. That's a good
Dak
point.
Prescott got a long list of coaches he's gotten fired.
Oh, he's a coach killer.
List.
He's a coach killer.
Very long list of coaches.
Just like remember Jay Cutler? Jay Cutler got a whole bunch of coaches fired.
You want to hear a funny story about Jay Cutler? No joke. He got married, right? And he went on his honeymoon. And the second he went on his honeymoon, the C word started, right? Right? So
Yeah.
he was in a tropical island with his brand new bride. They got stuck there for 30 days. He came back. The second he came back, he fucking filed for divorce. He
I remember that.
What?
I remember that. She tried to take half
look
too.
it up, bro.
She tried to take half her stuff too.
He was with her for a month, locked away in a tropical island. What are you doing? You're drinking, partying, smashing. And he was with her every day for 30 days. And he's like, nah, she's not the woman for me.
I remember that.
He got divorced when he came back, bro. Swear to God, man.
You know,
people make a point about how bad it's not just for your quarterback, man. Your quarterback.
bro, at this point, there's no even point even talking about the quarterback, bro. The quarterback, he's barely going to be on the field. He's going to be like Romo 2.0. He going to get injured probably in the preseason or whatever.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have rather had Rex Ryan than Eberflus.
As a head coach, if you're gonna go this way,
No,
that's what I'm
Eberflus,
saying.
bro, he sucks. He literally got carried, like I said, by Khalil Mack.
I would have rather had Rex Ryan as my DC. I'll be honest.
Oh, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I agree. What has Eberflus done?
Because
Eberflus is terrible.
That wasn't even in the rumors in the pipeline of him. Jerry probably just called him like, hey, you need a job.
yeah.
But how do you go from no head coach to Brian, your head coach, to Matt? This is crazy shit, bro.
Somebody, an Eagle fan, tweeted the Cowboys never want to win, and we appreciate
This tells me that Matt was handpicked by the Joneses because you didn't even give Brian enough time to even think about hiring a staff. You announced Matt 30 minutes after you announced Brian?
James Slater just said, informed that the Cowboys have not completed the hiring of the DC. Eberflus is certainly someone held in a high regard and certainly part of the consideration. However, not part of their considerations, according to two sources. Jason Witten on staff.
Yup.
Has maintained a relationship.
I told you guys.
Oh my God.
Jason,
I told you I wasn't lying. I was not lying.
Talking to Witten?
They want him to be the next head coach. It's BS.
He's going to be your next OC.
If Jason Witten is y'all.
Yeah, he's going to be the OC, guys. Watch.
Look at
and then they're going to groom him, and then he's going to be the coach after Schottenheimer gets fired. That's what they're going to do.
This is Jason Garrett 2.0.
Yeah, it is. You're exactly right.
Jerry has been talking.
You're going to hire a high school coach, bro.
They've been in talk in recent months. It's appeared him being part of the plan is an understatement. Oh, I hope they don't. Please don't bring it. Don't bring it.
Don't bring no damn Jason Garrett. I mean Jason Witten here.
My brain.
They're gonna do it. I don't want them to do it, but they're gonna do it, guys. It's Jason Garrett 2.0. They're gonna basically train him, prepare him to be the next head coach, and then they'll promote him.
You can't do like I said. You either have it in you or you don't.
No, he gone. Al Harris gone. Travis. My bad. Savage.
Listen, Savage, I understand what you're saying. I'm not advocating for this, but I'm just saying what's probably gonna happen. Listen, Jason Witten is a high school coach. Why would I want him to be in the NFL? He has no NFL experience being a head coach or any coach at any level besides high school. He should stick to that.
Yeah, no, I mean jumping from high school to the NFL is unheard of.
I mean, remember what Jeff Saturday? He jumped from. I'm pretty sure he did that, and look what happened with him.
Yeah,
it was a disaster.
I mean, well, the owner of the Colts is a piece of shit, man. He's a straight up piece of shit. The owner.
You know what? Sound like the one we got.
Now Jim Irsay is a true POS, man.
They had a draft pick, man. There's a movie out there called Better. You gotta look at it. You gotta watch it, man. It's about a kid who walked on in Arkansas. It was a walk on, and he made All-American and everything. And he wound up. This movie was legit. One of the saddest movies I've ever seen in my life. He wound up getting. He ran the fastest 40 at the combine. He wound up getting picked in the 4th round by the Colts. After one of the mini camps, he got killed in a car crash. A trailer across the road killed him. And you can Google this. You can even YouTube it. It's on YouTube. They show Jim Irsay handing the parents of this kid a $10,000 check to cover his funeral. They didn't even give him the contract, his rookie contract. So from that day, the kid's name is Brian Burlsworth, and is it
called Greater?
Yes, that's the movie. Awesome movie. Anyone should watch it. But Brian Burlsworth, he was an All-American guard at Arkansas, and he was a walk-on. And they have an award for the best walk-on. And Jim Irsay gave the family $10,000. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You can't even just honor this kid's fucking contract just because he died and didn't get a chance to sign the contract? So from that day, Jim Irsay, he can go fuck himself, man.
RG3 said Cowboys aren't serious about winning.
No shit.
Somebody tweeted James Slater saying he's hearing Mark Colombo is the new O-line coach.
I could deal with that.
I could deal with that.
That's the only good hiring I've ever heard in this process.
We got no O-line, though.
Hold up. She said no, but she says a lot of familiar faces at the start right now, but she can't no names. He is there. She said he is there, but she said it ain't official that. But she says a lot of familiar faces in the building right now.
Yeah,
you know what? I need to take my blood pressure medicine.
Jerry put out the bat signal and said, "I need help. Nobody wants to come coach here."
It's just a gang of former Cowboy people just at the dang. I guess Jerry just pull them. Hey, you want to coach? He just grabbing people.
Yep. You know what? Hey, you hear about the Charles Choice? They bring and DeMarco Murray bringing them in for to be running back coach.
What he know? What he know? He don't. Man.
Well, matter of fact, speaking of old players, is Greg Ellis still on the damn team?
We don't know.
I think his contract expired. I don't think he's on the team anymore.
Jeff Zognia, that was all Zimmer. That's who Zimmer brought over. You know what I'm saying? And I did a video today bashing Jones, and one of the things I said was, think about it, man. This dude took Greg, and listen, Greg Ellis was a good player, but he'll always be attached to Randy Moss, so there's going to be it's going to be tarnished. But this fucking dude took Greg Ellis over Randy Moss, and then he drafted Roy Williams over Hall of Famer Ed Reed. You know, I did like a 30-minute video just bashing.
He also took Taco over TJ Watt.
Yes.
And Mozzie Smith over what's the guy on the Saints? Breesy.
Brian Brees. He also took we could have had Steven Jackson. We could have had Who's the other kid, man? He was super fast. He played for the Titans. What? Jones, maybe, or something like that. I can't think of his name. He was slender, a running back. He played for the Titans.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that boy fast.
We skipped Steven Jackson and that kid for Julio Jones.
You know what? And also the Cowboys, they could have had gotten the Honey Badger a couple of years ago too.
We also could have had Jalen Ramsey instead of Zeke.
Yep.
He probably would have still been
But
on the team right now.
I think that all goes on the scouting department. I don't know. That's not Jerry.
100%.
Jerry,
we talked about
they are picking and telling Jerry these are the top 5 people to pick from. Which one do you want? And Jerry's picking off of that.
Uncensored.
But
you want to laugh? Go check out the Dallas Cowboys scouts and just look at their last names.
I think Alvin Harper, he's a scout too.
They
all friends of the family, man.
No, they're all like either their dads coached with Dallas at some time or their dads played.
Yeah,
Dallas.
friends of the family. That's it.
Because I did it last year. I was like, I want to see who Dallas's scouts are. Because I'm like, I want to see who's scouting Michigan, who's scouting LSU. And I did this. I looked at, and I'm like, look at this guy. You know what it is, man? It's like the NFL.
Good old boy network.
The NFL coaching system is kind of like the mafia. Once you're in, you're in. It's hard to get in, but once you get that foot in the door, didn't Matt Patricia just get hired again by somebody? I mean, no matter what you do, you're gonna get recycled somehow. It's like the good old boys network, the NFL.
And that is why that is why nobody turns down coaching jobs usually in the NFL. Is because you just need to get in the door and you build relationships, especially head coaches, because you're going to give a bunch of people jobs underneath you. And then they feel like they owe you one.
Terrible, man. God.
You know what else is also crazy, bro? Is that, dude, we cannot draft outside of the first round. Dude, we could have had, I forgot, Braden Fisk. He was a defensive tackle from Florida State. He played on the Rams this year, and he did really good. You know who we drafted instead? Nobody. We just drafted nobody last year. We had Mozzie Smith, and we didn't have the urge to draft another defensive tackle. Embarrassing, bro.
No. The last 2 years, the Cowboys have messed up the first and second round.
Yeah, that's true. I can't even give them credit for the first round.
Oh, what? No, I'm talking about the last 2 years. Mozzie, Tyler Guyton, and then you had Schoonmaker.
Marshawn Nealon was it?
Marshawn Nealon, and don't forget about the 4th round. You traded for
Mingo.
No. You traded for Trey Lance, and then you traded for Mingo.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I can't even give them credit for the first round anymore because the past 2 years, the first round hasn't been good.
2 years they messed up.
Although Tyler Guyton, he could still be good on the right side, but Mozzie Smith, I have no hope for. Yeah, I have no hope for Mozzie Smith.
I won't quit on Guyton until I see Guyton fail at right tackle, and I put that in my draft rankings last April before 3 weeks before the draft. I put out all my rankings last year, and I put that. I go, he's a right tackle, and then I'm like, can he play a left tackle with like a whole bunch of question marks? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how I have to change my outlook on drafting for Dallas, where I think, in my opinion, Dallas and the Joneses are looking at a long-term rebuild than winning right now.
Then why would you hire Brian Schottenheimer then? Because he's not going to develop young talent.
No, I hear what you're saying.
Unless they think that Brian can learn and grow into a good head coach.
No,
they're delusional if they think that.
But
I'm going to be honest with you.
I'm going off the Dallas mentality. I think it's dumb.
Fighters, coaches, that's born. It's something in you. It's something in you that you cannot. That's why, I used to laugh about, you got to go to a coaching school. I never went to a coaching school. I'd be like, yeah, sure, I'll go. Don't worry about it. I never went once. It's either something you have or you don't. Either because coaches. 1980 says it a lot. He's like, a lot of people talk football, but they don't know football. But the guys that know football and coach, they look at a game different than the casual fan. You know what I'm trying to say? And I'm like, my personal opinion, it's like a leader. You can't go to a school to become a leader.
You're born with it.
It's a quality you have. It's a command presence when you walk into the room. Either you have it or you don't. You can't just say we're going to bring Jason Witten off the street because Dan Campbell was successful and going to the NFC Championship game 2 years in a row, and now we're going to throw a tight end a head coach in 3 years. But I'm just looking at it from a drafting aspect of a long-term rebuild, and
this year we should draft Mason Graham or Calvin Bakes, in my opinion, round 1.
Is Mason Graham from Michigan? He better not be.
He is, but he's the
he's good, bro. Trust, he's way better than Monty Smith.
When Mason Graham was a true freshman, and this isn't saying much, but when Mason Graham was a true freshman, he was better than I call him Jenkins just came out from Michigan. As a true freshman, Mason Graham was better than Jenkins. Mason Graham is not the prototypical Michigan defensive tackle that catches blocks. He's 6'3", 340. He was a wrestler in high school. The kid has violent hands. He doesn't like to play. We call it dancing. He doesn't want to dance with the offensive lineman. He jacks him up, gets rid of him, and he either gets upfield or vertical. And let me tell you something. I don't care what 40-yard dash he runs. The only thing I'm looking at for my defensive lineman and offensive lineman, I care what you run 10 yards. And this kid's vertical game is crazy. And I'm going to be honest with you, I think one very good player will slip to 12. I don't see Mason Graham slipping to 12, man.
You know who else could be a good one?
Wait. No more Michigan players.
And I agree with you, but would you take Aiden Hutchinson? Would you take Rashawn Gary? I get it, but we have to blame the scouts, though. Yo, if your phone rings and you hear this fucking dude with a southern accent saying, "Hey, you wanna be a cowboy?"
Hey, don't talk about southern people. I'm in the South.
No, I'm just saying, like, you hear, but like if my fucking phone rang and it's Jerry, I'll be like, hell yeah, I'll come. You can't blame these kids. We gotta blame the scouts, bro. And then these idiot content creators that blow these kids up, man.
Yeah.
You know who else would be a good round 1 pick besides those two guys I mentioned? Michael Williams out of Georgia. Dude, that guy, he has a lot of intangibles, bro.
I don't think he'll be there at 12, though.
Yo,
I did a video on him. I would take him at 12 in a heartbeat. He lines up. He's 6'6", 260. He lines up where he wants and does what he wants. Watch the 2 Georgia versus Texas games. He was everywhere, and he was injured this year. We just have to make a decision, because at 260 you can't survive inside. He's going to have to be, and I can live with him being my defensive end. I'm sorry, I can. I'll take my kid in a heartbeat.
I would take him easily, bro.
I want to trade back anyway.
Bro, they better not trade back.
100%.
Trade back anyway. He don't want to.
Why would they trade back, bro? Because this draft class.
Hold on. Let me tell you why they should trade back. If none of the top stars fall to 12, trade now. Pick up additional players, because you know why? Cowboy messed up the contract, and the Cowboys don't have enough money to sign free agents. Of course, they're not going to do that. They got too many holes on this team.
Exactly.
Way too many holes.
As a superstar at 12, I definitely see Dallas trading back because also they want to recoup that. Listen, I'm trading back. You're calling me. I want a second or third, but they're going to look back to get that third. They're going to look to get an extra third
Or
because we have no fourth.
I'll get
You know what I would do
I'll
though?
still say try to get a fourth.
I would actually this might be crazy, but what we could do actually is if we are going to trade back, we should trade back like 10 picks before you say anything. Let me finish. 10 picks, and that way we can have a lot of draft capital for 2026 and not 2025. So that way in 2026, if we are out of the range of a quarterback, we can use that draft capital to go trade up for a quarterback.
Yeah, if you're talking going from 12 to 20, that definitely involves picks this year and next year. Definitely. 100%.
Yeah, because we need a new quarterback either way. It's just like we might not be that bad enough to get an Arch Manning or whatever. So maybe trading back isn't the worst idea, but I'm just having a hard time doing that when there's a superstar player on the board.
I'm going to be honest with you. Let's be honest. This year, our defense, besides Micah and Diggs and Bland, it's going to be all rookies. Let's be honest. Look at our roster, bro. Unless Dallas goes out, and we all know they're not going to spend any money in free agency, bro. So cut the shit. That's like the Tinder broad who says she's on her way. Keep waiting, and it's not happening. We're not spending money in free agency. So
what organization can jack up getting coaches and players?
Cowboys.
The Browns.
Yeah, Browns.
We're becoming the Browns.
The Raiders. The Raiders.
Oh yeah, the Raiders too. Yeah.
Whoever 1980 cents, salute to y'all, salute to y'all. How can you jack up coaches and players?
I mean, this is what happens when you don't have a real general manager, guys. This is what happens when you have.
This is what I'm falling back to. You screw up coaches. First of all, and see, I keep telling y'all, ain't nobody. We missing the point. Your quarterback is probably bottom. He's at the listen. Dak is not the worst quarterback, but for what we need him for, he is not the guy. He is not the guy. He wasn't the guy for Amari Cooper type of guy, CeeDee Lamb type of guy. He's not that type of quarterback. He's not that type. Dak Prescott did better under he was good under Kittner. When Kittner was the QB coach, Prescott played better. He played better.
You're also talking a decade ago. That's like 100 years in football world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree with you 100%. He was good under Kittner. He was.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I also benched a hell of a lot more weight. I also benched a hell of a lot more pounds when I was 30 years old until I'm now in my mid-50s. So it's like, and I wasn't a fan of the show, but there was a very famous show on HBO called The Sopranos, and I didn't like it. But there's a famous statement in that show, and it goes with the Dallas Cowboys, where they're at a table, and Tony Soprano gets up and he walks away, and he goes, "Remember when is the lowest form of conversation." And he gets up and walks away. But as a Cowboy fan, that's all we fucking talk about. Remember when? Remember when? Because we got 30 years of nothing, man. It's a fucking joke, man.
I gotta go, guys. But
workout, man. What pre-workout you take, man?
Right, brother.
Yo, be careful. That shit's bad for your heart too, man.
I'll be back. If you guys are still live, I'll be back.
All right, what you taking, Corner? What is that?
This is my recovery here. I'll show you. Hold on.
I'm so proud of this dude for hitting the gym. I'm dead serious. I'm proud of this dude, man.
Yeah, pre-workouts are horrible for your heart, but BCAA is like
BCAA is decent if you get the non-caffeine.
This is my pre-workout right here.
Yeah,
I'm proud of this dude, man. Salute.
Gluten-free. Use anytime. Mental focus. You know what? I'm gonna sue the people that make fish oil tablets.
Don't you say it.
Because it's good for strength, it's good for memory, it's good for heart health.
The only thing
If it's good for memory, why the fuck do I forget to take it?
The only thing fish tablets take, and I take it myself, fish oil. It's a natural blood thinner.
But I want to sue the shit out of them because it's supposed to improve memory, but I keep forgetting to take it.
Instead of taking a baby aspirin, I take fish oil.
And then this is my recovery.
Yeah.
Are you lifting weights?
Oh yeah, I'm doing it all, brother.
Ancestor said you owe him an apology about Al Harris.
What do I owe him an apology for?
But you said he was good, but he gone.
He got a job pretty damn quick, didn't he?
And ain't he? I'm gonna let Ancestor talk for himself.
Guess who don't have a job right now? McCarthy.
But are we back to Eberflus? We don't know yet.
Matt Eberflus. You know, I'm gonna be the one guy.
Corner, don't do this on Friday.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That says this.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Hey,
don't do it.
Hey,
don't.
I'm gonna say this.
Don't.
But and there's a lot of insight here. All right, when he coached for the Cowboys between 2011 and 2017, there was a lot of optimism about him replacing Jason Garrett. And there was a lot of optimism, right? And don't get me wrong, yeah, he has his hiccups as a head coach and stuff, but so did Dan Quinn. And Dan Quinn is a good defensive coordinator, and now as a head coach, he might be looking to go back to the season, one game away from the Super Bowl. So sometimes the head coach and a head coach and a coordinator, Matt Eberflus really ain't that bad. I'm more optimistic about Matt Eberflus being the defensive coordinator than I am Brian Schottenheimer being the head coach.
This is his resume. Dallas linebacker coach from 2011 to 2015. Then he was Dallas's linebacker coach and passing game coordinator 2016 to 2017. Then he was Indianapolis Colts defensive coordinator 2018 to 2021. After that, he was the Bears head coach 2022 to 2024. Then after that, someone in Dallas felt sorry for him, and they sent him over here. And now he's Dallas's present defensive coordinator.
Man got fired.
I'm not going to say it's the best hire in the world, but I'm more optimistic with Matt Eberflus than I am Brian Schottenheimer.
I thought Jane Slater said no.
He's not hired yet.
Oh, he ain't hired yet?
She said he's not hired. But let me go back to your point, your ridiculous point. 1980, what's up, brother? Let me go back to your ridiculous point. Talk about he's about to replace Jason Garrett. My son can replace Jason Garrett. That's not.
I'm just telling you what the topic was then. It ain't a point. It was a fact.
But you're saying it like it's a plus.
I'm just saying his resume.
What resume, bro? What resume?
What Savage just named off? What Savage just named off? Look, those teams going to suck. We can argue to the count. We're on the same page. We might be saying things different, but we're all on the same page.
I'll take Rex Ryan though over Eberflus. I'll tell you that right now.
There's not a lot of. Did you like the Rob Ryan defense?
Salute to everybody.
When it was here in Dallas, there's not a lot of differences between a Rob Ryan defense and a Rex Ryan defense.
But I saw Rex at the Jets for like a long time, and listen, there's pros and cons of Rex.
There's pros and cons of anything.
Rex will divide the team. Let's say Dallas loses a game 10-7. Rex will say, yo, we did our job. The good thing about Rex is he's walking into a team with two corners, and at least we have, at this point, Micah and Sam Williams would be our outside linebackers. We have 0, 3, 4. If Rex is coming, we're switching to a 3-4.
Hold up. Let me bring 80 in. What's up, man?
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
The power.
We was live at the same time, so I didn't get your take on this. Could you kind of just give me a quick synopsis of what you went over on your channel?
I don't really have one.
I don't blame you, brother.
I don't really. The only word I could come up with was disrespectful.
You're right.
Disrespectful. That's the only word that just flashed in my head. Is disrespectful. Once again, Jerry is doing exactly what Jerry wants to do. I don't think he cares to get better. I think he cares to keep going. That's two different things. Getting better and keep going is two different things. I don't know too much about. I'm not gonna get on here and talk about this guy's resume because I don't really think he has one. That's enough to discuss that puts him in the topic as a head coach. Like what y'all saw how poor our offense was last season. We could get to the red zone, but we couldn't even do anything. I understand, but I don't understand. It's disrespectful. That's the only thing I can think of. He just don't give a damn, man. Like he's showing us that he don't care. He's showing us. He's telling us in our faces, I'm gonna do the opposite. Like I've been saying over and over again. I hate to be right. I hate to be right. I've been right for almost 30 years, and I'm just ready to be wrong for a change. But everybody was talking about Deion. So Deion's not coming in. All those other coaches that he interviewed, that was just a decoy to try to throw us off the scent of what he really wanted to do. He already knew he was going to hire this dude. I knew he was going to hire this guy because they kept talking about him. All these articles and shit kept coming up. I said, man, he going to hire this damn Schottenheimer guy. And I be damned.
Is his dad still alive?
What different can he be without being underneath Mike McCarthy? I don't know. I don't know. It's still, I still smell. You can buy all the goddamn air freshener you want, but it still smells like Jason Garrett. It's just that scent is still here, and we can't get rid of it for some reason. I'm at a loss, man. I don't know where to go from. There's nothing. We have nothing to build off of. There's nothing. I don't give a damn about Parsons. I could care less about Diggs. Shit. We are in trouble, man. And that son of a gun don't give a damn about it at all. He wants to do what he wants to do. The man's got, God forgive me, I done said this a million times. He's got one foot in the grave and another on a banana peel. And he's going to go out an a-hole. Like it's Al Davis all over again.
2.0.
All over again, man. Don't want no change. Want to hire within, want to build within, all that stuff, man. What about Schottenheimer screams head coach? I'm still trying to get that shit through my thick skull. Like, really, dog? Like, you just want to be bad. He don't want to do good, guys. We can have all the hope and be optimistic and all that shit and talk about the draft and all that shit. I don't know if that's going to do any good. I told y'all, in the I think season, it's going to be a while, man. This is the 80s all over again.
It is.
This might be worse. I think this is worse of the end of the Tom Landry era. I'm dead serious, man. That was some bad times back then, but at least we had something to look forward to. At least we had just a little bit of hope. But we ain't got that, man. We ain't got no dogs on this team to make sure of that either. Overshawn, he probably the only dog we had. And maybe CeeDee Lamb. But they can't stay healthy. Overshawn's career might be over with. Well, we got 2 players to build. And Parsons, I guess. We got 3 players to build off of. Everybody else probably needs to either hurt, needs to retire, or just not a dog at all. This team has they just have no direction. Like, this dude don't really know football, man, at all. All he wants to do is do the total opposite of what we want. Like, we did something to him, man. All we did was put money in his pocket, dog. What we do to you? Why are you so pissed off at us to where you got to purposely give Dak Prescott that damn contract for no good damn reason? For no reason. The man is hurt. He'll never be the same again. And you give him 240. He's just giving that check. I need money. I take it. You just giving out money, man. And then you just giving out jobs. Who want to be a head coach for the Cowboys? Come on. Really, man? So, hey, guys, for all the hard-working YouTubers out there that do film sessions and shit and think they want to have a job on 105.3 The Fan, listen up. Them motherfuckers don't care about you. I'm sorry, Fifth, for the language. They don't care about you, man. They don't care about us like that. So you can stop all the bullshit. It's the rap. That shit don't matter. It don't win Super Bowls. I don't know how many times I got to say that shit, man. Like, they can never prove us wrong, man. All y'all get up on here and speak facts. You got the draft guru on here, speak facts. Fifth quarter Cowboys, king of the debate. Cowboys corner, always talking facts. Champs, uncensored, shit, very intelligent guy. And then for the guy, he's saying the guys are not on here, man. Much love to the Cowboys blog, man. But it just don't make no sense, man. Like, I don't even know where to go from here. This is the first time, for the first time, my dumb ass don't even know what to say about this shit. For the very first time. I was in my live stream, man, and I was just sitting there for like 5 minutes. They were waiting on me to talk, and I'm just like, what y'all want me to say? What on earth am I supposed to say to this? This is one of the most ignorantest things, and I don't know what this guy gonna do. I really don't give a damn. I don't care about what he could bring, because I'm tired of what people what they should be able to do. I'm ready to get somebody in here that know what the hell they doing, that I ain't got to worry about. This guy, I'm gonna have to worry about first play of the game. Oh shit, what is it gonna be? A pass, a run, what? A bootleg? I need somebody in here, and I know it's gonna be a while. But I need somebody. I ain't got a babysit. Every coach in here, we got the babysitter. We got to figure out what the hell they gonna do and what they thinking about. And we ain't never went to school for coaching or nothing like that. But we know more than them somehow. Unfortunately.
I said that earlier.
It don't make sense, man. I grew up in the 80s. I grew up in the business. Y'all, it don't make sense, man. I've seen winners, man. I've looked winners in the face. I've seen motherfuckers on the sideline screaming at each other, trying to get better. And this guy has turned this into a fucking, like Champ say, a fucking circus. Like, back in the day at Reunion Arena up here, Ringling Brothers and Barman and Bailey.
Huh?
That's what it is, man. And like Fitz say, as long as that my meat, my food, that my cook's cooking, that as long as it's selling, I don't give a damn, man. The only way we gonna get this dude, man, is say, fuck this dude, man. I'm dead serious. That's the only way. But if we keep showing, not us, I'm just saying the Cowboy fan, if they keep showing that they care, it's not gonna get fixed. Because they don't think they doing nothing wrong. What you saying? Like, how does this motherfucker sleep at night? But I guess I know, because he got a yacht to sleep in. While we going our regular jobs every day.
Yep.
Blows my mind. I'm sorry, man. I ain't gonna say no more. I'm done. I can't do it.
Oh, you're right.
I can't do it, man. I can't do this shit no more.
Before I go to Champ, let me go to Corner. Corner, you got what you want to say, man?
Yeah, no, it's a 4-year deal for Brian Schottenheimer.
What?
And guess who else has on a 4-year deal? His name's Dak Prescott.
Wow.
So these two guys could potentially riding out together. It was supposed to be Dak riding out with Mike, but it looks like Schottenheimer and Dak are going to be leaving together. And so here in 4 years, we will have our new head coach, a new salary cap, and a new era in Dallas.
The new head coach going to be Dak Prescott.
So, yeah. So it's kind of interesting that the deal is 4 years. Dak Prescott has 4 years. You kind of put the two together. They're going to be married up the hip.
It's interesting that his initials is BS.
Champ, man, what's your take on this, man?
Man, this all about number 4. This all about number 4 because they got somebody from within who's familiar with the Jason Garrett, Scott Linehan, Kellen Moore offense because Dak cannot read a fucking playbook. Dak can't read a fucking defense. And again, it's all about them being comfortable. So, and I think they're gonna try to play this. So, you know how the Cowboys marketing team, they're gonna play this out to the teeth, and they're gonna use all the other contenders to help them out. But you know what? You know what I say about that? Fuck you. If anybody, you know what? To all these goddamn fans who still go out to the Star at Frisco, buy them $200 jerseys, they go out to the Cowboys stadium in Arlington, Texas, go to the pro shop, buy those tickets, those Cowboys toilet paper. Fuck you, because y'all is the fucking problem. Y'all are. All y'all son of bitches are the fucking problem. No wonder this goddamn team is a fucking laughing stock of the fucking NFL. Man, I gotta take my goddamn blood pressure medicine shit. Fuck the goddamn Cowboys shit.
This video not getting monetized. Hey, Savage, could going back, being an old school fan.
Sorry, man.
Father, you good? You and your father. Could you think of an era that was like this bad?
No. I mean, to cap. I mean, spin off of what 1980 said. This is a legit, like, fuck you to the fans, man. The fans deserve better. I also think we can look at this as, even though Jerry is fucking still has a pulse, this is the start of the Stephen Jones era. I think we're looking at the start because he's pulling the shots. And my father, God rest his soul, for the last 10 years, like he passed in the summer, and he would say, the last 10 years, it's not even enjoyable. He would say he would tell me it's not even enjoyable watching Dallas Cowboys play football, the way they play and the style of football they play. It's just the fans deserve better, but this is just a brand, man. They don't give a fuck about winning, and it shows. And now I just think this is, like I said, it's the fucking writing on the wall of the Stephen Jones era starting, and it's not good. This we're looking at being fucking horrible. Excuse my language. We're looking at being bad for a long time, man. I don't see any light behind. I don't know, man. I just really don't. There's nothing to build on here. It really isn't.
Can I ask y'all one thing?
Go ahead, brother.
Who's gonna be worse, Mark Davis or Stephen Jones?
Well, Stephen Jones have already proved that he's cheap. He's Dollar Tree. He's Dollar Tree. Target's across the street, but he'd rather pay $1.25 for shit.
It's the beginning of, like, we all can agree Jerry doesn't know what day of the week it is, man. So let alone do we really think Jerry's interviewing a coach and has the brain capacity to ask them football knowledge? What would you do?
Who in that room? You take Jerry out. Who in that room does? Who's qualified to interview a head coach?
Nobody.
Neither one of them.
None of them. But
name one of them.
I'll still say, like, this is the official start of the Stephen Jones era, and it's not a good start.
This is sad because of not just the hit, and salute to you, Corner, for telling us the details on the contract. But we talked about this earlier. We said this is why they did it, and it's not a coincidence that it aligns with the quarterback's contract. This is diving in dog doo-doo and ain't got no choice but to stay there and sniff it. Like, you know your quarterback's potential or lack thereof. And what do you need? You don't need no coach that can come in and challenge your quarterback, which Insight will challenge you as the owner for signing him. You need some. You're gonna get somebody that roll with the punches. This man been OC for the last 2 years and ain't called one play. And why was he OC? Because Mike McCarthy wanted to get the guy that was in his wedding a check because Schottenheimer was in Mike McCarthy's wedding ages ago. They been boys. This part of the good old boy club.
Yep.
He brought his boy in to get him a check, like he brought all the other guys in the 2020, which was a disaster.
Ben DiNucci. That's why he drafted him.
See what I'm saying? Schottenheimer was a McCarthy guy. You know, like, and this is bad, bro. And we know why he did it, bro. You're not going to bring nobody in to make Dak scared or anything, bro. You need somebody to come in and run the same plays that we've been running since 2016. You got Stanky Foots now. You got Stanky Foot on Twitter putting a picture of Schottenheimer and Genty right beside each other. Like a freaking douche. That's the problem. That fan base and that Twisted King, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all know I don't care. You putting these dudes like that's the answer to the Cowboy Nation. Genty come screw the O-line. We don't need no O-line though. We don't need no O-line. Forget the O-line. Just put Genty and Schottenheimer beside each other and that's it. How you make that picture that fast? You already had that picture. You've been waiting on this.
Running back is the deepest position in this draft. The deepest.
What Genty gonna do behind that trash O-line? How many coaches has Prescott got fired? Not just head coaches, OCs, everything.
A lot.
The common denominator is still there. Go ahead, Corner.
No. So there's rumors that DeMarco Murray could be the running backs coach.
Yeah.
He was the running back coach at Oklahoma for the Sooners. There's a guy that I know that played over there, and DeMarco Murray was his coach. I asked him how was DeMarco Murray. This was like a year and a half ago. And I said this on the Frisco Report. How was DeMarco Murray for a running back coach for you? Obviously, he's the collegiate level, but his answer was he was a leader. He explained everything well, and he was probably the best coach I ever had. So take that for what you want. But I did. Jalen Knowles that was the guy that he's from. Which he's actually the weatherman in my hometown in Wichita Falls, Texas.
Okay, that's
so
cool.
yeah. He played running back there. DeMarco Murray was the coach, and he enjoyed him. So I wouldn't mind that hire. Is what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
just from going off his insight.
Yeah, no, that's cool. But my whole point is, I don't understand for fans that don't understand, that don't see what's going on here.
Because common sense is not common.
This is not about making this team better.
It's not.
This is about Dak Prescott staying here for the next 4 years, not feeling like he's under pressure, and feel like Jerry doing everything he can for him. Schottenheimer is going to be the softest of the softest. He's not a dog of a coach. He's not a leader. He's not a motivator. He can't talk to these guys. For the last 2 years, he had to tuck his nuts and not call one play. Just wear his sun visor and sit there with a headset on and get a check. Now, all of a sudden, he's going to be a play caller. Now, all of a sudden, he's about to be a big man. Give me a break. This man ain't about to do nothing. He's not hired to do nothing.
How long? Corner, how long we got this dude?
4 years. And he can be fired any time, but it's a 4-year contract.
How long Dak Prescott?
4 years left.
Yo, 1980, I think you'll agree with me. You can't make someone a coach. You can't make someone a leader. It's either something you have in you or you don't. I find coaching schools to be very funny. You know, it's either you have it or you don't. And that's also just being a leader, period. You have it in you. It's command presence. You either have it or you don't.
What you got, Corner?
I'm also reading, now that we have a head coach in place, that the Cowboys tried to retain John Fossil.
I said
and they thought they had him, but then the Tennessee Titans pooched him and stole him away from the Cowboys. But the Cowboys were confident that they had Bones Fossil still on this team.
I said on my live the other night when we was on live. I said they wanted him to stay, and he didn't. I said that the other night. Yeah, I knew nobody want to stay here.
Did they offer him more money? Did he get paid more money?
Yeah, I'm sure they got. Jerry's a cheap ass.
If I'm Mike McCarthy, I'm laughing right now.
Yeah.
Not really, because he took a chance on himself and didn't get a job.
I told you he's not getting a job.
I don't think he's laughing too much because he don't got a paycheck coming in, but Scotty Schottenheimer does.
Shout out to you, Savage and Uncensored, for calling BS on that Chicago thing.
Bro, I was straight bullshit, man. That's like when I told you, man. That's like when you take a picture of you in a bar with a girl trying to get your ex-girlfriend jealous, man. That's all that was. Chicago is really fucking, let's get on the phone and get Mike McCarthy. Come on, man. Caleb Williams is not an Aaron Rodgers, is not a Brett Favre. Two different styles of quarterbacks.
Dez Bryant tweeted, I honestly don't know how to feel right now. I'm trying to understand what Jerry meant by all in. Maybe the coach is good, maybe he's not. But my energy toward the Cowboys have been mixed. Things don't feel like success anytime soon.
Yeah, I can agree.
Corner.
Yeah.
Give me some history on Schottenheimer, please.
Oh, well, I mean, he was 32nd as a passing coordinator for the Jaguars before he came to the Cowboys. On a positive note, Russell Wilson's statistically best year was Schottenheimer as the offensive coordinator in Seattle. So that if you want some positive insight, that might be positive insight. He does run heavy, which could set up play action. We all know Dak Prescott does really well in play action, but you have to have a good O-line and a good running back to make that happen, right? Mm-hmm. So there's that insight. The offense could look a little different just with a bunch of running heavy, which is going to be perfect for Dak. Minimize Dak throws. Well, he has a winning record when he throws less than 30 attempts. He has a losing record when he throws more than 30, right? So if you can shrink his throwing down, that might help with the turnovers because he was 3-5 before he got hurt. Go ahead, Savage.
When he was with the Jets, very, very, very conservative. They had a good offensive line. They had Sean Green at running back. Rex Ryan was the head coach. They wanted to go out there, play defense, and play a very, very conservative, and they ran the ball a hell of a lot.
He was the coordinator for the Jets?
Yeah, when Rex Ryan was the head coach.
And he does have a college experience at coaching. He does have NFL experience at coaching. So maybe I'm just trying to find some bright sides here to answer your question, 80. Maybe he could take those experiences because as a head coach, all you have to do is manage shit. Set the game plan. The coordinators will tell Schottenheimer, hey, this is my game plan. The defense coordinator say, hey, this is my game plan. And he's like, all right. And all he does is hold up one finger or two. And that's after we score a touchdown. And we're going for one or we're going for two. Other than that, he just has to keep the culture, the mindset. I told fifth quarter this the other day. I would rather have Schottenheimer. If my two choices were Kellen or Schottenheimer, I would rather have Schottenheimer. No one's going to listen to Kellen. With Schottenheimer being 51, he might have some respect with these guys in that locker room. I don't know, but he might. I will take my chances with a 51-year-old versus a 36-year-old in Kellen Moore.
But do we know if he's going to call the plays? Or
no, right now he's just strictly head coach. Right now he's just strictly head coach. But, it's all about now when he gets up on a podium. I mean, you could talk what you want to talk, and you're going to see these content creators cut up. So it ain't going to be more so tape. It's going to be more so press conferences because Brian Schottenheimer is going to sell you. He knows how to talk and he knows how to say the right things. I've seen a lot of press conferences with Schottenheimer saying a lot of good things, but you have to put that into action. And how you put that into action is showing up on Sunday, right?
Let me ask you this. What's the difference between him having a successful season with Russell Wilson and Mike McCarthy winning the Super Bowl?
There's not a difference. Well, Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl.
So why did you say that was a positive then? We just had a Super Bowl coach.
Because we got a quarterback.
Why would this
like Dak? So but it's when you look at it, how he did it with Russell, he minimized the passes and he set up run game. He's going to bring that in for Dak, and we all know. And we all know that Dak excels in play action. We know that. But you have to be able to set it up.
But know what? I see this defense taking another step back because we got these kids learning now their third defense in 3 years. They have to learn.
Is Zimmer coming back?
No.
He said if Schottenheimer was getting the head coaching job, he wasn't coming.
He said that?
Yes, Brian Broaddus confirmed it.
Wow.
That's not a ringing endorsement for Sean.
Oh, yeah.
So now you got these kids got to learn their third defense in 3 years.
To be honest with you, and corner my boy, this ain't no knock the corner, but I'm just not listening to anybody that try to bring up any past accolades from this man with quarterback that are better than ours. I just don't want to hear it.
Listen, the only thing good at
But see, he is a good quarterback, but he had his best statistical year. His best statistical. You could be a good quarterback, but his best year was under Schottenheimer calling plays. To me, you got to look at that and say, okay, what can you bring here? Because Mike McCarthy was forced to keep Kellen and Jason Garrett's play calling here. He was forced to, right? So obviously the principles of that office is going to stay, but how do you manage it? What offense coordinator are you going to come here to manage that? That's what Kellen Moore was supposed to do with the Eagles. Keep the offense the same, but manage it better, right? That's what we need here for Dak. If we already know we're not going to change anything, but who can you bring in here to manage it better, right? That's what we need. And you look at the schedule, you look at the salary cap, you look at the free agents. This team for Brian Schottenheimer's first year is fucked. Right out the gate, it's fucked. You got 24 free agents, 14 of them are over 30 or older. You traded away another 4th round pick. Yeah, you got 3 5th round compensatory picks and an actual pick there, but that doesn't. You're going to be missing a lot of picks in between then, right? So like and then you got injury prone Dak. So the next head coach, no matter who, you could have had fucking Tom Landry brought back from the grave, and they're still going to suck because you're depending on an injury prone quarterback.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be I'll say it right now. 2025, Dallas is the worst team in the NFC.
Oh, 100%. If you look at their opponents, they're done.
We'll definitely have a top 5 pick next year. I just don't see any pluses anywhere. I don't. Just the Joneses spitting in our faces, man.
Well, right now we don't, but like I said, we still got to go through how is he going to build the staff? What are we doing in free agency? How are we doing through the draft? And then we can have a better insight.
The fan base deserves better, but do we even think they're going to spend money in free agency?
No.
I think I was more worried about all the coaches we were interviewing, and Schottenheimer's name just kept coming up, and I just had a gut feeling they were going to hire him. I think my main concern, even before hiring a head coach, my main concern was fixing the culture first, bringing somebody in that can repair and at least 50% of this culture first, because that's what we need first, and it's going to be the absolute same. And I think that's the most important thing. I think we're leaving out is the culture of this team, the direction this team has gone in the past 30 years. It hasn't been good, and we've had our up and down seasons. We've had Hall of Fame players. We've had players that go to other teams and win Super Bowls. We have the Des Bryants and Zeke in his prime. We've had great players, Jason Witten, guys like that. But they had to go, some of them, not those guys, but we had players that go to other teams and win Super Bowls. But I just, oh man, I'm done.
I don't know, man. Me, but I'm just not. I'm just disconnected from this. This makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
There's no way I can say I see any positive with this man. With this man who don't have any success, and I don't care about no play. I don't care. It means nothing. This man is not a leader, man. This man is not a leader. All the coaches that are considered leaders, all the quarterbacks they can get you for are in the playoffs or just got sent home last round. We will not be in the pictures with the Giants, the Commanders, and the Eagles. No time soon. We will not be in the picture, man, with Schottenheimer and Prescott. I don't care. Man, it means nothing, man. It means nothing.
I'm interested to see the thoughts of the older players like Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman. I'm really looking forward. Probably when we wake up in the morning, and we're going to see their, reaction. I'm really interested. It's a wonder those guys haven't at least reached out to him and said, "Hey, man, what you doing, bro?" Like, I mean, I'm not in those exact words, but I just don't understand what he's thinking about. What he's trying to accomplish. Does he think he knows what he's doing? It just doesn't make any sense, man.
It doesn't.
I don't get it.
Wow.
It does nothing for me, man. It does nothing for me, bro. I'm not moved. We already signed Dak to 4 years. Now we signing this coach, bro, bro. This man, come on, man. The man been on the sideline. Don't nobody know he was on the team. There's people asking me where he come from, not knowing he already been here 2 years.
And I wonder if his dad is still alive. I wonder.
Switch offense and make it more for Dak. The man, come on, this man ain't no leader. He ain't gonna know what to do in them crucial moments when we playing a really good defense. This man ain't gonna know what to do. He ain't built like that.
Nah.
What he gonna do on a top 5 defense on us? And what he gonna do? When Carr thought we did was kick field goal. What is he gonna do? A guy that ain't never been in that position. What is he gonna do, bro? As a head coach, what he gonna do? Come on, man. Come on, bro. This don't do nothing for me. This don't move me at all. I don't care about play action. I don't care about none of that. We don't know who running back, offensive line. We don't know what nothing gonna be nothing, bro. We don't know nothing. It just does nothing for me, man. Bro, I thought Jerry was gonna do something better at coach, bro. Not this. Not Schottenheimer, bro. Not bro. God almighty, bro. They ain't even got no OC, man.
Man, that's crazy.
It's just disappointing to me, bro. I don't see no positive with them, man. I don't care what that man did 4 years ago, bro. 4 years ago, I was 30 pounds lighter, bro. It don't matter. It don't matter. What he gonna do?
I hope they don't go after Kellen Moore's younger brother. He's an OC in college.
31-year-old quarterback that's injury prone, can't keep his legs up under him. What he gonna do with that schedule we got? What is he gonna do? You ain't got much room to build nothing, no cap, you ain't got no money. Your old line terrible. Your defensive line terrible. Your defense terrible, period.
And they have to learn their third defense in 3 years.
Third defense in 3 years. Come on, bro. I'm so sick of every other quarterback coming in here and it does nothing. How many coaches and receivers we've been through for this number 4, man? How many coaches and wide receivers we've been through for number 4?
A lot.
How many? First round, second round wide receivers, everything. We giving up first round. We drafted first round. We brought in Super Bowl coaches. We've done everything for number 4, bro. And all them people are gone. He's a coach killer, bro. He's a coach killer.
I've said that.
The one common denominator, and it's him. He's still here, bro. 4 more years. 4 more years, bro. We just went through 4 years of McCarthy, bro. We just signed, bro, week after Garrett, bro. All them 8th and 8. We got McCarthy, and these 4 years went by fast, bro.
It sure did.
4 years went by fast, and it was nothing. How many years was Dak with Garrett, bro? 4 years. How many years was Dak with McCarthy, boy? 4 years. How many years Dak got with Schottenheimer, bro? 4 years. Nothing. We ain't get nothing out of this crap, man. And this ain't finna be no better because he ain't better than McCarthy or Garrett. No leader of men. We ain't hired no leader of men yet, bro. I don't care about the play action. We done it with Zeke. We done the play action. It never equal. Never went 12-5, 12-5, 12-5 with Gary. 13-3. Nothing. This ain't gonna be no different because we hire these pitiful coaches that got to do what Jerry Jones say, bro. And this ain't gonna be no. Schottenheimer might be worse than both of them, bro. You know he ain't got no man. Ain't got no balls, bro. He's on the team 2 years just collecting a check. Ain't called one play. They don't respect this man. You think a guy like Michael Parsons finna respect that dude when he ain't want McCarthy gone in the first place? Come on, man. Man, this sad, bro.
Why is it okay for the defense to keep learning new defensive schemes, new coaches, but it ain't okay for the offense?
Because you got Dak. You're handicapped of learning a new offense. I've been saying this blindly for 4 years, and it actually came out in the last few months that I was actually right. That Dak can't learn a new offense, and they keep this stale offense in place because Dak can't learn a new one.
But when Dak was at Mississippi State, did he have the same coach the whole 4 years he was there?
But guess what? Dak at Mississippi State barely threw the football.
He ran.
Yeah, he ran a lot. He sure did.
A lot.
But when he did throw the football, good. God, I'm surprised he didn't roll ankles, how bad that footwork was.
We were talking about this the other night. It's like when he overthrows someone, it's not by 10 inches. It's legit like 10 feet when he overthrows someone. It's like,
yeah.
Yo, I'm serious though, y'all. What quarterback that they claim is so good has had 3 different coaches for 4 years apiece? 12 years, 3 different coaches. You ain't won nothing. He had Garrett 16, 17, 18, 19. McCarthy 20, 21, 22, 23. 24 too. And now this dude, he ain't won nothing.
Well,
and bro, that's my point with this Schottenheimer thing, bro. Until we bring in a coach that really know how to lead men,
yeah,
this is all it's going to be. That's why Jerry hired Schottenheimer, bro. Let's keep it real. That Jets hire, bro, that was just the Rooney Rule thing. Come on, y'all.
yeah.
You ain't going to hire that man. You ain't going to tell me Friday night you hire Schottenheimer, bro. You been had this.
Yeah, he knew it.
Why in the midst of all these coaches' names, Schottenheimer ain't just squeezed in the middle like cheese every time?
Yeah.
Every time somebody tweets Schottenheimer name, every time, even with hire, oh, we gonna interview Ben Johnson. Oh, we gonna interview Aaron. We gonna Dion. Blah 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 blah.
All them coaches, man. All them coaches, dog. They were good enough to head coach here, man. All them coaches, dog. And you bypass all that talent, all those talented coaches, and you get Schottenheimer.
But it all started when they fumbled Mike McCarthy's contract negotiations.
Yeah.
I would rather have him back than
me too. I really would.
For Dak Prescott's sake, and I said this, after week 1, for Dak, you had to keep the marriage together. You just had to.
Yeah.
And then I changed my mind after the week 2 blowout by the Saints, but it is what it is.
Right though. You was right.
Yeah.
You was right. You was really right, bro. It makes no sense because and it only makes perfect sense because now we know that no matter who's there, Jerry tells them what they're gonna do. He told McCarthy we're gonna keep.
It ain't Jerry, it's Steven.
Yeah, it's the Steven era. It started officially.
Oh, it's been here. When the moment Stephen Jones signed Brandon Carr, and that was the last big free agent that he signed. That was what, 2011?
I was going to say like a decade, more than a decade.
Yeah, that was.
They just say he pushed Jerry to give Dak this big contract.
Yeah, he did. Jerry don't like Dak.
I know.
They said they have problem with his agent, I think, or something.
He pushed Jerry. Jerry didn't want to give him this. It was Steven.
Steven, I'm telling you, Steven's a Goodwill shopper.
Man,
he's a garage sale shopper. And no offense to any garage sale shopper. You find some good licks at some garage sales. But guess what? We haven't found one good lick in free agency.
That's right.
But you know what the problem's going to be? Come preseason.
And I don't know half of you know what lick means, but we'll explain it later.
Come preseason, you're still going to see 90,000 people in the stands. Come opening day, you're still going to see.
I don't know, bud. I mean, because when that schedule comes out, because fans, they don't really pay attention to the opponents until the schedule comes out. But remember when in 2014, when our backs were against the wall, as Jerry said, and the 49ers took over AT&T Stadium? Remember that week 1? Cowboy fans were fed up by then. It could be, and with this hire and with that schedule, I don't know. If week 1, maybe by week 6, maybe. But week 1, if it's a home game, that stadium ain't full of Cowboy fans.
It'll be footage out tomorrow by Gooch and them talking about showing the best of Schottenheimer plays. You have to go get it up.
No, they're going to show. I'm telling you, they're going to show press conferences before they'll show plays. I promise you. They're going to cut up press conferences.
I like to see if they go back to the Jets ever, because he was at the Jets the longest. I think like 6 years.
And you know, and maybe, and I'm trying to be positive here, so don't jump me. I don't know this, right? Maybe if Matt Eberflus comes in here with head coaching experience, that could help Brian Schottenheimer, because Eberflus been in the league and he's been successful. Eberflus has been successful more than Schottenheimer has, I feel like, in the league. So maybe that could be the mentor slash.
Why is this guy's name keep coming up?
Matt Eberflus is because he might be the defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator?
Yeah.
Is Schottenheimer's dad still alive? Or
Marty? I don't know. Oh, 2021 he died?
Yeah, 1980. Eberflus, he got fired after Thanksgiving last year because he screwed up. He didn't call a timeout versus the Lions. Got fired mid-season. I don't want that guy. I don't want nobody like that in my DC. Dude got fired after Thanksgiving, bro. He still had turkey in the refrigerator.
I'm going to be honest with you, and Uncensored said it too. I would have took Zimmer as HC compared to.
Well, his contract expired, and they, he had made it clear that, and that's how you know that they was going to go ahead and bring old boy in, because they didn't even try to interview him once his contract expired. He was only 1 year. They didn't even try to interview him. And remember the press conference, he said that he didn't know if he wanted to come back as DC. He said, and then he mentioned he didn't have the type of guys that he wanted. He was vocal.
I don't see Zimmer not having a job in 20. He has that young trim. He has.
Somebody just put on Twitter, Zimmer at home chilling with his fiance. He must have got a young woman.
Yeah, he did get a young woman, then he built Belichick Jr. ass.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. He can't manage. Man got fired every Thanksgiving, bro. He could have ain't called a timeout against the Lions on Thanksgiving. Got fired, man. I don't want this guy, man. Man, these guys don't do good on the pressure, bro.
Yeah.
I can't, bro. It's gonna be the same crap, bro. And this team is so bad. How many people walked last year that we didn't resign? How many people went to Washington?
Man.
How many players went to Washington?
You'll see more. You'll see more go to Washington also.
Look at this stuff, bro. Our coaching staff and our team is screwed. We ain't got nobody. We got
nobody.
CD Lamb. Who else?
Nobody.
Dak Martin playing football this year?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Right.
Martin playing football.
There's nobody like young potential we could develop.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's a wrap, man.
Who's on the defensive side of the ball? Michael Parsons, Deron Bland. When you think of a defensive front line, you don't think of this team.
We don't have a defensive front line.
This is why you never signed Dak. This is why you don't. This is the Dak contract. The Dak contract extension looks more goofy than this hire.
Yeah,
it really does.
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah.
And I campaigned for 9 months. I went to war with these fucks.
You did. You did.
No,
I had my war paint on, looking like Brock Hoffman. Yeah, anti-Dackers, stand up. And they did it fucking literally at the last minute.
They signed a man, bro.
And it
right before kickoff.
It would have been perfect if they didn't.
Oh, you would have had Brian Schottenheimer would have had the perfect scenario. We would be a little bit more optimistic. We can rebuild the quarterback. We can rebuild the salary cap. We can rebuild so many things, but you're still stuck with one guy.
It would have been perfect.
Who was 3-5.
Third head coach.
That's why they didn't do it. That's why they did it, so it wouldn't be perfect.
not successful. Pay Manning run in Indy. How many coaches he had? One coach?
He had Tony Dungy and then he.
That was it.
He had?
That's it.
He just had Tony Dungy?
He got a Super Bowl.
He got a Super Bowl. I think Tony Dungy.
Yeah, I believe so.
Then he went to the Broncos and had John Fox and Kubiak.
Like how many of these quarterbacks that they consider elite because they call Dak elite? How many of them had 2-3 coaches over a span with one thing?
The only thing elite about Dak is his contract. That's it.
The
That's
man
it.
been long and ain't brought us nothing. He's not gonna bring us a title. It's so depressing, bro.
Yeah, it's the wrap.
I
$500
couldn't force
million.
myself to buy me any cowboy apparel. I couldn't even man, I wouldn't even accept none, bro. I don't want it, bro.
Well, you're gonna get mad at me. I did buy this.
I don't
Oh.
want it. I ain't getting my
Shit. What was that?
fan cave.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
what's up.
It was nice on it. I did buy this. It was only $30 for a piece of wood.
Gad too hot to spend money on a piece of wood. Maxi pass suck no matter what. His job is to complicate, block the man in front of you and get drugged down the field 5 yards, man.
Yeah,
But he's supposed to be bench press. How much though?
They said he did 315 25 times, and I got $1,000. If anyone,
You know what that footage at? That footage in the same place.
Ozzy Pad said he said that,
Jim Caldwell. That's right. They had Jim Caldwell. That's right.
and I said I got $1,000. I want to see it.
That footage is in the same place where the Wilt Chamberlain footage at where he scored 100 points.
So we need a offensive coordinator.
What you call? Who scored the what's his name? Scored the 100 point. Not Wilt Chamberlain. What's the other big one name?
No, I think it was Wilt.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was Wilt Chamberlain. I said that footage of Mozzie Smith is in the same vault where Wilt Chamberlain had the 100-point game. It don't exist.
Oh,
it don't exist.
He also says he smashed 10,000.
Somebody did the math on that. I forgot how many women they said he had to have sex with every
that game wasn't televised.
Yeah.
They got games from that year, but they ain't got that one.
They ain't got that one.
That's why I said that Mozzie Smith is in the same vault with that. Isn't that same vault?
Hey, Reggie Miller's sister, Cheryl, she scored 105.
That's my girl, man.
I scored 130. Fuck them.
105. Man, Wilt did it before they started taping. No, sir. No, sir. We not even about to have that argument. They got games from back then that was taped. Don't want to hear it.
What are we talking about?
I know, but the teams themselves taped the games, man.
I was just talking about the Mozzie footage where they say he bench pressed that high number like 40 times or something, 20 times or something like that.
He didn't, man. No way.
Mozzie Smith can't even bench press an offensive lineman.
Man, he didn't even bench 225, the highest at the combine that year. Come on, man. It was a kid with a blown out.
We need an offensive coordinator, a defense coordinator.
Oh, we need everything.
And a team.
And a special teams coordinator.
There's no core on either side of the ball.
Hey, we back to the drawing board for real, guys.
It's
and this is why signing Dak looks more goofy.
Yeah.
This is legit like a 2 to 4 win season.
Oh, not even that.
Not even that.
Yeah, no.
1 in 16, please. 1 in 16, please.
Shit, I'll be so miserable.
Don't be miserable, man.
Nah, we'll be all right. We already know this is gonna happen, so it's cool.
I'll be in the slumps, man.
Bro, with that schedule you showed me, corner, I don't know.
I didn't show you schedule, just opponents.
Same thing.
I don't want people like the schedule ain't out yet, idiot.
Yeah, the opponents. Salute to you, Brando, dropping them channels. Don't like, bro. Now we got Schottenheimer. I don't even know where the draft gonna go now.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Hey, Phil. Yeah. You know what video I watched on the way home today?
What that?
Don't listen to the fraud. They just want your money.
We played that the other night, corner. We played on my channel too.
Oh, that big rant.
God, they just want your money.
No, it was such a funny. I watched Monday Night Show like 2 times. That's how funny it was. It was
thank you for that terrible band. My son played
Cowboys Bucks and I
watched it twice. It was so funny.
Y'all are crazy, man.
Derailed you. Yo, we go on 16. They'll even lose during the bye. Yo, y'all funny. We go on 16, bro.
Oh, it's 17.
Instead of 1 to 16, Brian is fired after the first year.
Cowboy blocked that they'll lose during the bye week.
That's Archie Manning coming.
We lose. Hey, look, bro. I don't. My biggest thing.
Fired on your day off.
Huh?
How you lose during the bye week? How you get fired on your day off?
I knew that was coming. My biggest thing about this is the quarterback. I thought we was gonna bring somebody in that can just give the kid a little hope, bro. It's over, bro.
Nah,
The fact that
he's
Schottenheimer
beyond
coming
that.
in, bro,
He's
we
beyond
whipping
that.
out that old 8 and 8, that old Kellamore end of rounds, jet sweeps, wide receiver screen, comeback, curl routes. We whipping that all out again. Ain't nothing about to change. Corner, you been doing it 2 days, bro. Stop looking at your arms. You've been doing it all this live screen.
Dude, they're starting. I got a little chisel.
People be in the gym for 1 week and they think something happening.
Hey, the muscles are swollen right now. You know how your muscle get. Hey, another thing called muscle memory. My muscle memory is like, oh shit, I had Alzheimer's this whole time, fat ass. We're finally coming back.
Yo, when my sons were little, they used to hate me because I used to force them to go to the gym. Now they're bodybuilding maniacs and they eat perfect. And my little guy does 315 for 10 squat. And I'm like, well, where do you think this started, man? It was me dragging your ass to the gym when you guys were little, man.
He might go through.
You can play video games later on. We're going to the fucking gym. Excuse my language, man.
If he start the season on pup, bro, I'm telling you now, bro. I'm telling you, bro. He's a hurt quarterback, man. He's a hurt quarterback.
He's not even focused on football. He's knocking down houses in the middle of the season. I mean, it's his personal life. Don't get me wrong, but do that shit in the offseason. If the NFL has the longest offseason and you're going to do that, knock down your entire house while you're losing?
Looking at blueprints more than he looking at play sheets. The man looking at house layout more than he looking at plays, man. I'm telling you, man, that man ain't focused on football. I mean, he got paid in the change them, bro. That's it.
I mean, it's really a bad look. I mean, it's almost like the Cabo year.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bad look.
I mentioned that.
Knocking down your mansion mid-season while y'all look. And he's not a bro. I said this over and over again. No leader of nothing will look at a guy that you're supposed to be mentoring and say, man, we freaking suck, man.
Right. He told Trey Lance, we fucking suck.
You looked at this guy under you and said, you as a leader, bro, we suck, man. We suck. Imagine a lieutenant frontlining in the war, and he tell one of his soldiers, man, we losing. Y'all dropping like flies out here.
We dead meat.
Listen, man, Charles Haley said it the best during the season. He's like, yo, I see a bunch of losers. He goes, I don't see no dogs. I don't see no leaders. That was Charles.
Yeah, Jared didn't like that shit.
Yeah. Charles says it like it is, man.
Yeah.
Charles
didn't like that shit.
100.
Bro, the fact that we ain't got no money and can't really bring up, bro, this season about to be disgusting. It might be worse than last year, bro.
I think.
It's gonna be worse, 1,000%. And you know what's even crazier? Dak's gonna be healthy for it all, and the Dackers are gonna have the scapegoat, and they're gonna blame it all on Schottenheimer.
Exactly, coach killer. He's a coach killer, man. He's out of here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. 12 years, 3 coaches, nothing but a lot of money that he taking home, bro. A lot of players didn't get that ring, bro, and he's part of the problem, bro. A lot of good players should have dead's gone for no. Don't get it wrong, bro. He had lost a step, bro, but the way they did him, they put it on, and then Dak gonna say
they did him dirty,
and Dak gonna say, "Oh, we're gonna spread the ball around." You know, everybody going. I'm like, bro, don't try to take no cheap shots, man. We're gonna spread it around evenly, man. Like, bro, and then what? Halfway through the season, y'all went and got Coop. Coop said one thing, feel like he can be implemented in the offense more. Y'all got rid of him. Y'all got rid of him. Anybody say anything about Dak Prescott? He out of there.
Right. They let politics get in the way of that relationship.
Bro, all this money for the next, bro, they screwed us giving him this much money.
And check this out, though. You have to have a rookie quarterback in here when Dak leaves. Because if they restructure this deal, let's just think optimistically. If they restructure this deal and they CeeDee Lamb's deal, they get like $57 million. Okay, then you can free up like $77 million total for these restructures. Okay, so let's say they do that, and let's say you get all these players in here, but you still have Dak, the common denominator of a deer in the headlights look, and you lose that dead money that you put on a credit card. You have to pay it. So when Dak's gone, we're paying that credit card bill. So that's going to hurt even more for the coach after Schottenheimer. Dak has influence on the next coach, and he won't even be on the team.
I think we're at a point where we got to be
man.
third round, like day 3, pick of the young quarterback. Day 3, just what's the worst? You don't hit on him. We fucking trade away 4s for wide receivers that don't play.
Yeah. My bad, Sam. Go ahead.
Nah. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that the fan base cares more about the team than the actual owners do.
I'm telling you, they really think they're the smartest people in the room.
I believe it.
Jerry stood up there knowing that we got eliminated and said 500 coaches would be lined up to interview and coach for the Cowboys because they're the 6th winningest team. Jerry, you're about to be the most losing franchise within 5 years, Jerry.
That's why
Browns are going to look like contenders.
That's why lie detectors are not used in court, because people believe their own lies. And Jerry is perfect example.
And it's just ego. It really is. It's stubborn. Jerry is chasing a high. It's like meth heads that are addicted to meth. They hit it one time and they feel powerful. They feel almighty. They feel all these good feelings, but they can't get it back on the second hit, on the third hit, on the 5th hit. And that's why they're addicted, because they want that first time feeling. Jerry Jones have been chasing that first feeling of those 3 Super Bowls for 30 years, and he's chasing it so much that we're the hobos of the NFL. But yet, we're the richest. How does that make sense?
I'm back, guys.
It's because it's our fan base. That's why we're the richest.
It's sad. What's sad to me is, and I always talk about this, and me and Ada, we talk about this too, that 2014 and 2016 team, everybody is gone. Only people here is DeMarcus Lawrence from that 2014 and Zach Martin. I don't even know if Zach Martin playing football anymore.
I think they're both gone. I don't think they're coming back.
That old regime, man, winning games back then felt like football, bro. That's an era that's gone. We had a chance to rebuild that with McCarthy and those 12-5 wins. We had that chance. I'm not putting it all on Prescott, but the quarterback had a big opportunity to go stop a team that was held to 19 when versus everybody else they were scoring 30 points. Versus everybody else, San Fran was putting up big numbers and our defense held them to 19, and my boy couldn't even give us 20 points. And those 12 points were field goals.
I'll also, unless Gentry's on the board, I'll bet money we trade back. I'll bet money we trade back to try to accumulate more draft picks. Because we have so many.
I'm never gonna see a Super Bowl in my lifetime, bro. This is sad. You guys should at least feel lucky that you got to see the success. I never got to see any of it. I've only seen the failures.
Yeah, man, and I feel bad for you, bro, because it's sad, bro. The direction this team, and for the next 4 years, we can hang. That's nothing, because Dan Quinn and the Commanders ain't going nowhere. They're not going nowhere. Dan Campbell not going nowhere. Detroit only gonna get better. This is sad, bro. These teams only gonna get better. Well, we got the next 4 years of a quarterback that's 31 now. Gonna probably be hurt every year from here on out. Every year he's probably gonna have something going on with either that shoulder, or he always hurt a finger, or them terrible legs he got.
I'm still trying to figure out how Detroit has $70 million in the cap for this offseason.
Because they're smart with their cap, unlike us.
How many picks the Eagles got, y'all?
Oh, they got close to 15. Just from wheeling and dealing on draft day. And that's not counting the picks they gave away for Deshaun Dotson, the wide receiver out of Penn State. Philadelphia has close to 15 draft picks. They had 18, but they traded a few to the Redskins. Because, this past April, Philly did all their moves, went up and down, left and right, and they accumulated like 8, 9 draft picks. That's not even counting comp picks. They're gonna have legit 15. It's a joke, man. It's a joke. Then
They're
and they
gonna probably
really,
trade up for some good player in the
they
draft.
need like what Philly. Philly needs a tight end, and I'll tell you right now. And that kid from Penn State will not get past Philly. Philly will take.
They sure will. They sure will.
He ain't getting. Philly needs a tight end and a right tackle, maybe another DT.
13 Pro Bowlers. Listen, y'all, we had our window. We had our window when we had the receivers. And see, that's why I'm not too. That's why I ain't even really tripping on the older, the play action. Man, look, man, we had at one point we had receivers that was catching anything, man. Coop and CD was doing it. And then let's not forget that Coop, Gallup, and not Brandon Cooks. What was his name? Randall Cobb. They all three of them almost had 1,000. Coop and Gallup had 1,000. Randall Cobb had 890.
Yeah.
But we get to the playoffs, and this man forget how to play football.
Yeah.
And last year, me and Corner argued all season. Last year, 2023, me and Corner argued all season because I was telling him Dak was going to do it that year. Corner was like, he winning now, bro, but I just don't trust him in the playoffs. And we got to Green Bay. Green Bay came up, the man like he never played football. Yep. Somebody said he threw them a touchdown before he threw us one. How you play good that whole year in this playoff game at home? This is what you do. How?
Dallas Magicians.
Dallas Magicians. Dallas Magicians, man.
Man, the worst part is oh wait, go ahead.
All I know is good coaches, they name ring bells. 80 shouldn't have to say, Corner, tell me about this Schottenheimer dude. You shouldn't have to say that.
You're right. You're right.
Good coaches name ring bells. We know what good coaches, we know what they are. We know who they are. Somebody hired so-and-so. Oh, we know that OC. Yeah, he do this. Somebody hired Detroit OC, we'll know who it is. Any other thing. Somebody hired Kansas City OC, we'll know who it is.
Right.
We know the good coach's name. Yeah. I got to look up Schottenheimer, what he done did. I got to look it up.
It's a mystery. It's a mystery.
I got to look it up, man. The only time it's good when you don't hear somebody's name ringing bells is when you're trying to get a woman. If her name is in the street, that's the only time it's good.
No joke. Legit. I can name like 2-3 college OCs that I would take over Schottenheimer as an offensive coordinator. These guys ain't young either.
It's just where the teams are going. We didn't need him. Our competition, we didn't need him. Every coach in the NFC is better than him because they already head coaches. They're already coaches. Sirianni ain't going nowhere. Dan Quinn ain't going nowhere. Sirianni has been to Super Bowls. Dan Quinn might go to one. Even if not, he's going to an NFC championship game in his first year with a rookie quarterback. And here we are getting our third coach on the same quarterback, man. Good God Almighty! Look, you know what other teams do? They change quarterbacks before they change coaches.
Yep.
Look at the Eagles. Look at the Commanders.
Look at Tomlin. Look at Pittsburgh.
Look at Tomlin. Look at what the coach. Look at what organizations do before they constantly change coaches. They'll change the quarterback. They'll start there first.
I take Tomlin in a heartbeat. If Pittsburgh would have got rid of him this year, I would have jumped all over him, man. I don't care.
Problem is, it doesn't matter what coach you have. You're always going to be limited under Dak Prescott.
Always.
And I think it was Corner said it earlier. I really don't think a lot of guys want to come here and coach. I truly don't. Do you really want to? It's like a cook, man. Like you're gonna step into his kitchen and tell him how to make a meal.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing your shit, you think you want fucking 80-year-old, 85-year-old Jerry behind you telling you what to do? And Troy said it also too. This isn't no coveted job like they think it is. And it's getting old because when you talk about Dallas, it's like, remember when? It's like, it's when you watch these old games, man, it's like, yo, dirty. And I did a diss video earlier today on Jerry, ripping him apart from start to finish. And it's just like, like, listen, man, like, this my father always used to say, he goes, just because somebody is rich does not mean they're smart.
Yeah.
And
They evil smart. Evil smart.
Somebody said hiring Brian Schottenheimer as a head coach without even talking to Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn is the same as not calling Derrick Henry and just signing Zeke.
Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson didn't give the Cowboys a chance.
No, they,
They didn't want to be here. Period.
I don't think Jerry would have though. I don't think
The
he
only
would.
way this team will have success is if they sell the team to a competent ownership and one that doesn't think they know everything. Because these guys, they think they know everything, but yet they don't. Bro, like Stephen Jones has been around for so long, you think he would have learned at least something, but that guy hasn't learned anything.
He didn't even want Dion. Him and Jerry argued. He didn't want Dion. They argued. He didn't want it.
Him and Jerry Jones Jr. They didn't want Deion Sanders.
Pete Carroll talked to Jerry Jones one day, and the next day he signed with the Raiders.
Jerry Jones Jr. doesn't do a lot of player personnel.
No, but he had sources are saying he had a big part in this right here with Schottenheimer. They said him and Steven was talking to their daddy like hire him.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, Sports Illustrated.
They say he
why the fuck is Jerry Jr. putting his old ass nose in there?
Oh, they say him and Steven was on Jerry's throat about Schottenheimer.
Like he just what that is.
He don't even really say nothing.
He's correct.
Pete Carroll talked to Jerry one day.
Listen, man.
Next day signed with the Raiders.
Listen, Steven and Jones Jr., they threw an extra Xanax in their father's, bottle of wine. And they're like, yeah, we're going to sign Brian. And he's just like, okay, sure, why not?
You don't want Amazon on side of them helmets. Oh, Elon Musk is the Cybertruck guy. I'm thinking about Bezos. Screw him. Let me get him off my screen, matter of fact. Thank you for the donation, but screw Elon. My dream is for going to the Giants. Should do fake champ. Get off my page, fake champ. I don't think.
Problem is, I don't see anyone buying the Cowboys, bro, because they're gonna overvaluate the hell out of them and make it so overpriced. Because these guys don't want to sell at all.
I don't see the Joneses ever selling.
Yeah, maybe the grandkids, but that's way down the line.
This is passed. This gonna be passed down. I'm really starting to think. I'm really starting to think, y'all, that Jerry. If y'all remember, I said last year, I said Jerry didn't know what a Jonathan Mingo was.
Oh, you're correct. Yeah.
It might be Steven. Seriously.
It's been Steven since maybe 5 years ago.
So are we blaming Steven over Will McClay? Like, did Steven override Will McClay saying we should give up a fourth for Mingo? Or is Will McClay just a yes man and here for a paycheck also?
So what happened was the Carolina Panthers called the Cowboys and said, hey, Mingo's up on the trading block. They hung up the phone. They got with Will McClay, and they said, Will McClay, Jonathan Mingo, where do we have him graded? We had a second-round pick on him. Okay, sweet. What do they want? Jerry, they want a fourth. And we had a what grade on him? A second-round pick. That sounds like a good damn deal to me, guys. And he picked up the phone, and he dealt a fourth-round pick for Jonathan Mingo because they had a second-round grade on him.
But don't you also look at his stats the time that he's been in the league?
They don't look at the stats because – They go back to their process, and they've done this with every player. They go back to their process and what they had him in the draft. And that's how they analyze it. Okay, his strengths, we thought his strengths were this. We thought his weaknesses were that. Can he fit in this team? Yeah, he can. All right, let's get a fourth-round pick because we had a second-round grade on him.
Yo, I'm sorry, but we usually suck in the second-round pick. Our second-round picks are usually horrendous. Besides,
it's a gamble. It's just a Vegas pick.
Besides Diggs and Sean Lee and maybe Tank, name me another good second round pick in the last 20 years. 20 years, I'm saying. We usually are horrendous in round two. So I gave you Sean Lee, Diggs, Tank. I can't think of any other good round 2 picks in the last 20 years.
Randy Gregory.
Good pick.
Yeah,
Randy,
that's a
of course, he was a
Randy
good
Gregory
pick.
did not do good, bro.
What he did, his character, might outshadow who he was, but it was a good pick.
Yeah, he was still a 225 defensive.
Didn't he play like 18 games for the Cowboys?
I ain't even about to have
He
no
was
Randy
suspended like a lot of the time.
I'm not doing no Gregory slander on him, man. We can get out of here with that, man.
He only played like 18 games for the Cowboys.
Bro, you can say Randy Gregory was a good pick, bro. The pick was good.
What?
Man, listen, man. Go on to the next topic, man.
18 games was a good pick?
Man,
How many was he supposed to play?
Notice you can say, I think, like he had a high ceiling. He had a potential.
He only had his best year was a 6-sack season.
That's what I'm saying. The evaluation of the player, what they got him at was good. Randy Gregory was good.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
He had 2 good years in Nebraska.
Yeah,
and he was a good pick.
He just needed more weight, to be honest with you. If he would have had 30 more pounds on him, he would have been.
He just needed his head on straight. I think that's what.
And he played more than 18 games with Dallas, by the way.
You remember Tristan Hill? What a bust back that was, bro. These guys cannot defend draft defensive tackles.
Like, we suck in the second round, and we're usually.
Third round is all right. Fourth round, honestly, is the best round outside the first round.
Well, listen, traditionally, it is what it is. I know it's not sexy, and I know fans don't
How
like
wasn't
it.
he a good pick? The man came back after not playing and had 11 and had how many 6 sacks in 2021 after not playing? Man, y'all better get off my page with that.
I don't know.
I don't care what
I
you
wouldn't
know.
say he's bad, but I wouldn't say he's good. He's mediocre.
The pick who's mediocre?
Randy Gregory. He wasn't good. He wasn't bad.
Man, Sam, let me get your final thoughts, man. We're gonna go and get up out of here. What's your thoughts on this whole Schottenheimer going forward thing? Cause they talking crazy now.
It's I'm just speechless, kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's just an FU to the fans.
Yeah.
And the fans deserve better.
Yeah.
You know, it's listen, I truly believe there's men out here in this content world that could run the Dallas Cowboys better than they do. I truly believe there's men out here in this content force that can draft better than the Dallas Cowboys do. We just are not, like I said, once you become a coach or a scout in the NFL, it's like you're part of the mafia. You're in it for life because you just keep getting, you keep going to other teams. We've seen it with Matt Patricia. I mean, it's just I'm actually, like I said, I don't know what to say because even draft wise, I just think we're looking at a crazy long rebuild, and I'll put money on it. 25 is going to be worse than 24.
Dang, man. All right, Cowboys corner, is this worse than the Dak sign?
No, the Dak contract is more goofy, and Savage is absolutely right. I went back 20 years, and all the players that he named in the second round, he hit it on the head. After that, there's nobody. The second round pick has it's not good. So kudos to Savage on that. But no, the Dak contract extension looks more goofy because let's say Schottenheimer just shuts us all up and it just comes out of the woodworks like a Nick Sirianni with the Eagles, and just comes out of nowhere and surprises us. Okay. Right? You're still handicapped because you got Prescott.
Yeah.
The next head coach is already set up for failure because of one guy.
Golly.
Who is on the books for $90 million. So realistically, Schottenheimer doesn't have a snowball chance in hell. unless you can really figure out how to build this O-line and how to get a running back in here and limit Dak to the like how the Eagles are doing with Jalen Hurts. Limit because Jalen Hurts is not a good quarterback, but they make him look good, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to do with Prescott. But at the end of the day, the difference between a Hurts and a Prescott is Hurts is mobile. Prescott's not. So when you set up the reaction, you can't do RPOs with Prescott. You just can't. You can't. I don't even think you can do where he keeps it and then he flicks it because the new running back's going to be so damn fast. Dak's going to be at the hash mark and the fucking running back's going to be right out of bounds waiting for the ball to get pitched to him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. Like, I mean, and you know, these Dackers will wake up and see it. It's really not fair for Schottenheimer here. It just isn't.
Yeah.
Because you're still handing. Now, let Schottenheimer, how I want to evaluate a new head coach who has zero coaching experience, let him go to the war room and go pick his quarterback.
Absolutely.
Then you live by the pick, you die by the pick. Let me go see that. Yeah. Kyle Shanahan, he fucked up drafting Trey Lance, but he still drafted Mr. Irrelevant. So he still has that, and they drafted in the same draft. So he still has that in his back pocket. Yes. Drafted in the same draft. So that's how you set up a new head coach with zero experience, is you let him go pick his own quarterback. Schottenheimer, I feel bad for you, man. I really don't think you're going to get a fair shot.
That could be so true. God damn. Oh, 1980, man. What you got about for this whole thing, man?
Man, I'm sitting here watching 94 NFC Championship game against 49.
I'm telling you, man. Remember
that was a bad game for us in Candlestick Park up there playing in that swampy ass grass. But there was still more hope, way more hope than we got now.
Because you
That
had
was the last bit of hope right there.
It was 21-0 the first 3 minutes.
I think when I look at this, it's a sense of sorrow, sense of sadness when I look at these old games. I don't even want to talk about Schottenheimer anymore. It's the word that you asked me how I felt earlier is disrespectful. It's really disrespectful. This team is incompetent. The decision making is very premature, and they have proven to not only the Dallas Cowboy fans but to the world that they don't know what they're doing. And they've been hiding behind players all these years. They've been hiding behind talent. It seems like they know what they're doing because they're rich. They have money, but they really don't. They're really stupid. These are some dark ages that we're about to head into, guys. And I don't think it's funny. I'm not even embarrassed anymore. It's just like, this is who we are. This is who we're going to be. Before you can talk about players, before you can talk about coaches, that word culture seems to start resurfacing every time we talk about the Cowboys. It's a different culture. It's a different age that we live in, a different generation. Some kids, they haven't even seen a Super Bowl. And I just thank God I got to see at least 3 of them. You know, could have been 4 or 5 if Jimmy Johnson would have stuck around. Maybe 6, who knows? But I got a chance to skip school and go to 3 Super Bowl parades. And I guess I can just be thankful for that because I just don't see it no time soon. Not with this team. Not with the mindset that Jerry Jones has or Stephen Jones or whoever with the last name Jones. They, bottom line, don't care. They don't want it there. They're throwing this in our faces. They're pissed off at us for some reason. And all of this is being done on purpose. On purpose. The Dak Prescott, like Corner just mentioned, that contract, that set the tone for all the bullshit that we now when they gave him that contract, we had no clue that that it was gonna get even worse from that back then when he gave Dak that second contract. That kind of set the tone for the bullshit. So it's gonna be tough, guys. I told y'all now, I hate to be right. But for the next 5, 6, maybe 7 years, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna take years to get out of this. I hope we're taking care of ourselves. We eating right, getting a lot of rest, because we're gonna need it. Because I want to be here if and when this all gets repaired or fixed somehow. I want to try to be alive to see it. That's how long it's gonna take, I believe. Because I'm in my 40s now, mid-40s. So I can, 5, 6, 7 years from now, guess how old I'm gonna be?
You gonna be an old fart?
So that's all I got, man. I don't really have anything. I don't know anything about Schottenheimer. I don't really care to know anything about Schottenheimer. My expectations are very, very at an all-time low. And I'm going to watch these games as a spectator for the next 5, 6 years. My hopes are not up at all. Let's see how these drafts come out to be. I guess that's the only thing we can kind of go off of is the draft. That's all we have is the draft, because since we're in a rebuilding from scratch. But that's all I got, man. I don't have anything else, man. I can't say no more. I'm done.
Okay, cool. Cool, Cowboy. What's your thoughts on the Schottenheimer hiring and going forward next season?
My final thoughts are this organization, no matter what anybody says, they don't care. They're going to do it their way, and it's their way or the highway, and their way is not good enough. It will never be good enough. Their philosophy sucks. They don't know how to hire coaches. They don't know how to spend in free agency. They don't know how to draft outside of round 1, except the past 2 years. They don't know how to do anything. And yet they're still making all this money. It's honestly a shame that the fans are going to keep supporting the BS. And like 1980 said, it'll take a long time to get out of the hole. And when we're in contention again, like, who knows when that's going to be? Who knows? So if I were you guys, I wouldn't bother with them too much. Just watch the games, but don't get too emotional about it because they don't care about us. This shows. And that's all I got to say.
You ever, my final thoughts is, y'all ever heard people say when they go past the Arby's, man, who the world keeping them in business? That food nasty.
Yeah.
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, man. That people want Jerry making all this money because there's people still like the product, man.
Like I said, remember when? Lowest form of conversation.
It's about having enough to still say yes, it's good. It's about just having enough. And you wouldn't all pass the restaurant like, man, who the world keeping them folks in business? We can't believe it because it's just so bad. But there's still people that's gonna flock through them doors. Do y'all see every week when they open the doors at the Star, how them folk run through there on Sundays? Do you see how they run like it's the gold rush? Yep. That's what keeps Jerry going. That's what keeps him separated from reality. And that's what keeps making Steven make these terrible decisions. Because the fans like that are still don't disarm. No, I like it now because they bought Buffalo Wild Wings and they sell wings. A lot of people don't know they bought Buffalo Wild Wings, but they did. I like them now because they sell. But that roast beef and all that nasty crap, please. But it's fans like that that's going to keep them separated from reality because the bankroll is still rolling in. And they do everything they can to keep every dollar by not going into free agent and paying somebody big money. The last big money we paid in free agency was that boy in 2015, that crazy joker, Greg Hardy.
Greg Hardy.
We gave Greg Hardy $11 million. That might have been the last big drop we did for 1 year. We gave Greg Hardy $11 million. He was on the sideline fighting Marinelli. But other than that, they keep all the money that they can. They're not going to do nothing, y'all, because why? The doors are still open. People are still coming there. The $7 nachos are still selling. The jerseys, Dak jerseys are still going to sell. Him, CD, and Parsons was #1 last year, and Dak didn't even play.
Yep.
Him, CD, and Michael Parsons were the #1 jersey sale last year. Why? I don't care what y'all think, man. Man, I don't care, man. I'll bring in LP Lottosaur as a head coach. And he was our long snapper. I don't care. I hire anybody. It don't matter. Y'all still going to come until the fans affect Jerry Pockets. This is what it's going to be, man. This is what it's going to be. You got fans like us that, we the outcasts on YouTube. They don't rock with us.
The outsiders.
The
outsiders. WO outsiders.
Anti-organization. They don't rock with us. They don't rock with us. Why? Because we keep it real. We tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. You feel what I'm saying? Like if it wasn't legit, if we weren't legit, if 80 didn't have the voice he had, he couldn't tell people, I'm finna end my life, go over fifth quarter channel. They wouldn't come if they didn't believe what 80 was saying. Folks like, man, I'm going to bed, man. You know what I'm saying? But they come because you got strong voices that speak the truth. And when they do speak the truth, bro, it's always gonna outshine the BS and bull crap. They're gonna have they set up tomorrow, they little game for the man. Jerry never hired y'all guys, man. He don't even care about the players on this field. Look what happened to Marion Barber. You think he care about you who sitting behind a microphone talking about why Dak the best?
If we were on fire, he wouldn't piss on us.
He wouldn't. They let Marion Barber. Des Bryant was the only one that helped Marion Barber. The only one.
Yeah.
They let the man die in an apartment that was 104 degrees, man.
I said that earlier. I did a video. Joneses, fuck them, man.
The man had a heat stroke in his apartment. He was reaching out to them folks for help. You think he care about you who's sitting behind the camera trying to get a job? I don't care who you bring on your channel, man. Yeah, you can bring Brian Brothers on your channel. He's smiling, man. He can't get you no job. You ain't working at them folks star. What you do, all the film breakdown, it don't equate to wins, man. We just fans, brother. We all fans, man. We all fans that pay our own bills. Don't nothing Jerry do pay a bill in my house, man. Win or lose. Win or lose. It don't matter, man. Static when nobody want to come and coach this team. Talking about 500 coaches. Man, Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson didn't even look this way. He had a conversation with Pete Carroll the next day. Pete Carroll signed with the Raiders.
Right.
Nobody come over here, man.
No.
Brian Schottenheimer is that you went to your phone. Hey, man, I got to hit Big Bertha tonight. Nobody else want to give me that.
Yep.
I got to call Big Bertha tonight, man, because don't nobody else coming through for you.
Yeah.
Now you got to call Big Bertha with the knock knees.
It's the Hail Mary.
Yeah, nobody. He had no. Look at the desperation. He signed Dak before the game. Desperate. They signed this dude Schottenheimer on a Friday, a regular day, after hours. Nobody could come, bro, and they signed him. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. So that's where we at. And listen, and don't y'all get hyped for next season either. Don't get hyped for next season. Dak Prescott eating his cap up like Kobayashi.
It's a wrap.
Dak
You know how
Prescott
Dak said?
He is eating it up. $90 million this year. Do you hear me? $90 million.
All his contracts together equal him. I mean, both contracts that franchise $500 million.
$500 million.
Let that sink in. $500 million.
If you are organized, you got to be out of line organization to pay a man that never $500 million, bro. This man.
What would Troy Aikman be worth, man?
He'd be a trillionaire at this rate.
$500 million.
This is sad. Don't look forward to nothing.
And you know what?
Don't look forward to the next 10 years.
Someone made a good point the other day. The quarterback that's winning the Super Bowl in Mahomes, he's getting paid the least out of all these quarterbacks.
Like Brady used to do.
He's getting paid the least.
And that's where we get with it, man. The injury-prone Dak, man. $90 million probably gonna play 5-6 games, bro. And he gonna be hurt.
$500 million.
$500 million, bro. The man got signed and showed up in a $7,000 suit and tore his mansion down. I need a new one. And that's his focus. Mid-season, you lose, you tear your mansion down because you want a new one. Come on, man. That man in mind don't know football, bro. He got that $240 million generational wealth. Hey, clap it up. Happy for you, young man. But, bro, he don't want to play no football, bro. He don't want to play no football at all, bro. at all. Dak is a definition of the guy that go to work and do the bare minimum just to get through the day.
Yeah.
He the definition of bare minimum. He got his money. Guaranteed. No trade clause.
Long time ago.
Long. I mean, bro, this is so pathetic, man. But I appreciate everybody for coming through. It's almost midnight. We're going to get out of here, man. Salute to you, 80. Savage, cool cowboy, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by.
Yes,
Now,
sir.
come out some more crazy news. We'll be back, but we out, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah,
Peace.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Peace out.